9080. Siouxland Glass.
Deposit rates are on the rise, and Northwest Bank is offering great CD rates so you can earn more interest on your money. Whether you're saving for a special event or building your nest egg, your money will grow with us. Choose from a variety of CD terms and competitive rates. Plus, get rewarded for having your qualified checking account at Northwest Bank. Find out more online at nw.bank/best rates. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
Get more because you deserve more with Kylie Petty, Century 21 ProLink, serving Lamar since 2011. Wishing our local teams a successful season. Visit KyliePetty.com for your real estate needs.
For all of your commercial or residential concrete or construction needs, J-Max Construction is ready for you. At J-Max Construction, you can be sure that your project will be handled with great customer service as well as the best-of-class construction and concrete work. Call J-Max Construction and Concrete today at 540-0574.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee and Lamar's.
At Universal Windows Direct, you're not just purchasing windows, you're also getting peace of mind, knowing that their knowledgeable local staff is there for you every step of the way. You receive quality Unishield products along with a limited lifetime warranty to ensure that you're taken care of for years to come. Universal Windows Direct wishes all local athletes the best of luck.
It's now time for high school football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
He takes the snap, handoff left side, goes to Pearson. He's got a big hole, lowers his shoulder, and he dives into the end zone for a Gehlen Catholic touchdown.
High school football.
Mormon gets a snap off, and it's blocked by Gabe Wilchin. The punt is blocked by Wilchin. It's recovered at the 25-yard line by Cale Pearson.
With all the action, here's KLEM Sports Director Daniel Versteeg.
And a very pleasant good Friday evening to you football fans, and welcome to Hartley-Peterson Field for tonight's Class A District 1 football contest as the Gehlen Catholic Jays wrap up their regular season with a contest against the Hawks of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Once again, good evening everyone from Peterson Field. Daniel Versteeg with you on KLEM Lamar's. Online audio is found on our website at KLEM1410.com. You can also find a video stream on this contest. That's found on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Well, we wind down the regular season in Class A football tonight as Gehlen Catholic is solidly in the postseason and are trying to guarantee them a spot at the third spot of the district qualifiers in Class A District 1. Gehlen Catholic winning 2 in a row. They're 3-2 now in the district, 3-4 overall. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, they are potentially able to be still alive. They're going to need a lot to go their way. They're definitely not in control of their own destiny. They are 1-6 and 1-4 in the district. They would need help via an Alta Aurelia loss, and they, of course, have to beat Gehlen Catholic here tonight. But that is a lot more looking like a possibility than it was maybe in the first 4 weeks. It was really tough sledding for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn first 4 weeks of the year, scoring no more than 14 points and a grand total of 29 points in the first 4 weeks of the year. It was really tough going offensively. Of course, they graduated an Iowa State football player in Cooper Ebel and Travis Camrat and all those great talented players on the offense from a quarterfinal run last year. And now they needed some pieces to step up, and it's been tough to get going, but they were able to get it going. They had a great showing against Kingsley Pearson River Valley in Week 5, lost a heartbreaker in overtime to South O'Brien 2 weeks ago, and then picked up a big win to kind of salvage the season against Sibley O'Cheaton last week. So this Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn squad, though 1-6, is coming off a victory last week over the Generals, and we saw how good Sibley Cheaton was. Gehlen Catholic had to beat them on a last-minute touchdown with about 50 seconds left to go in regulation. Scored a touchdown, was able to get the extra point, and that was enough to pick up the victory over the Generals a couple of weeks ago. So Gehlen Catholic knows they're going to have their hands full. Of course, history just kind of tells you this Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn squad is good. This is a team that the Jays have to respect, and we know that is definitely the case here tonight. Gehlen Catholic coming off a great homecoming win against South O'Brien last week. The Jays beat the Wolverines soundly by a final score of 33-0. Outside of the Alta Aurelia contest, not too many big wins for Gehlen Catholic this year, and so good to see them pick up a shutout, pick up a huge win, especially on homecoming. And of course, that guaranteed Gehlen Catholic will be in the playoffs. It's just kind of a determination of which spot of the district qualifiers they are going to get. And we're pretty sure they're going to end up as the 3rd seed, but of course you don't want to lose and try and find that out. They do have the tiebreaker with Alta Aurelia, who's the only team to get up there. So they are locked into the 3rd spot in Class A District 1. But like we said, don't want to be playing for a loss. You don't want to play some bad football heading into next week when you start the postseason. So Jays have an opportunity to continue the momentum they've been feeling, especially on the offensive side. For the first 6 weeks of the year, it was Cale Pearson would be on the ground, and then Cole McCarty would be on the ground, and neither one of them could get going at the same time. Well, they got going at the same time pretty well last week, and to the tune of about 400-plus yards of rushing attack against South O'Brien. Coach Schindler had been telling me all year, wait until both of them get going on a night, and, well, he was right, and definitely right. Once they got going together at the same time, the offense really clicked, and that showed last week against South O'Brien. Again, Gehlen Catholic looking to finish off the regular season strong, taking on the Hawks of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn in a Class A District 1 contest. You're listening to it here on KLEM Radio or watching on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Of course, the postseason pairings. I know in years past, it's been a few years since they've done this. In years past, they would release the pairings as soon as they got a hold of them at about 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't need to worry about that. Please go to bed tonight. You'll find out the postseason pairings right away tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We will have the coaches show, unfortunately, right before that, so we won't be able to talk about the upcoming matchups, but keep that in mind as postseason pairings will be released tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for the round of 32 between Class 8 player to Class 2A. Let's take a break here on our Friday Night Football pregame show. When we come back, we'll be joined by the head coach, Gehlen Catholic Football. That's Coach Jeremy Schindler. We talk about the great week that was last week against South O'Brien, and what's the formula going to have to be to take down this Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn football team. That's coming up on our Friday Night Football pregame show, live from Peterson Field in Hartley. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic regular season finale football on KLEM Lamar's.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamar's, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
MRK Insurance knows that teamwork is dream work. At MRK Insurance, you get a great partner for all of your insurance needs. Visit them today on Central Avenue in Lamar's for a no-obligation quote for all of your insurance needs. That's MRK Insurance in Lamar's. State Farm agent Michael Crank is a proud supporter of local athletics. Whether you are looking for auto, home, or health insurance, choose the agent that will be on your side. State Farm agent Michael Crank.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Timmons Construction believes leadership, teamwork, communication, training, planning, attention to detail, dedication, and work ethic make athletic teams successful. Timmons Construction also realizes those same qualities are the necessary ingredients for a successful business. Timmons Construction is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast.
The Lamar's Knights of Columbus Council 1466 would like to wish our teams the best of luck in the game. The Knights of Columbus is proud to support our schools and many charities throughout the year with our pork chop dinners and fish fries. Check out upcoming events by visiting their Facebook page at Lamar's KFC.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Perspective Insurance. Better together. Whatever your insurance needs, call Perspective Insurance in Lamar's today at 546-7821 and make sure you are properly covered. Perspective Insurance in Lamar's, a new way to view insurance.
For all your construction needs, trust the Wilchin Brothers. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135 for Wilchin Brothers Incorporated.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
This is Cale Pearson, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back to our Friday Night Football pregame show right here on KLEM Radio. It's the last week of the regular season, and it's time for Gehlen Catholic football. Daniel Versteeg with you. We're pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Jays, Coach Jeremy Schindler. Gehlen Catholic taking on Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn in Week 8 of the football season. The Jays, though, coming off a nice shutout win on homecoming over South O'Brien last week. And Coach, it was a lot of things. It was your biggest win of the season by point margin. You were able to pitch a shutout. Of course, you get the extra flair of doing it on homecoming. Just what kind of things went well for you guys last week to pull off the nice win?
Yeah, I think first and foremost it starts with the energy and enthusiasm that we played with, and I think we talked about it on the coaches' show on Saturday morning that I just felt there was a different energy about the guys. And so hopefully we can replicate that energy tonight and come out, play excited, inspired football because, there's a lot to play for. We're playing for a third place finish in the district and to kind of go into the playoffs strong. That's what you want to do. So just come out inspired and execute on offense and defense.
Yeah, and like you said, going into the playoffs strong, you've won 2 in a row already. You talk about the energy from last week, but I guess are there some things you guys have been doing from a fundamental standpoint, X's and O's standpoint, that really jump out to you in this little two game spurt you're on right now?
I think Cole is doing a much better job from the quarterback spot of setting up the blocks in terms of the amounts of time that he is riding in our option game when he's got the ball in Cale or Jake's belly. It's giving those linemen more time to set up their blocks, and then our linemen are just executing the blocking scheme much better than they were in the beginning of the year, and we're getting some movement off, and then obviously that makes the run game pretty easy for Cole and Cale and Jake when you push the defensive line 2 or 3 yards back and got nice big holes to run through.
Yeah, and it's been really nice to see that running game be strong with both guys, and we hope that continues into tonight. Let's talk about this Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn team, Coach. They're 1-6, and if you just look at the record, you say, well, this is probably a nobody team. But, Coach, how big do you think it is, the fact that they're coming off a win? And as you were telling me beforehand, it looks like they're playing some of their best football over the last few weeks of the season.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement that they're playing some of their best football. Obviously they had the 1-point loss to South O'Brien, and then they came back the next week and they were able to get their first win against a pretty decent Sibley Ocheyedan team. So I think one of the bigger things is offensively. At the beginning of the year, they were trying to run a little bit more of the split veer from under center, and that didn't quite. I just don't know if they did that because of the personnel that they thought they had, or maybe the personnel they didn't think they had. But in recent weeks here, they've gone back to their single wing, which is what they ran the past few years with Ebel at quarterback. So it's a shotgun snap, and they're snapping it either to the quarterback or the running back, and they're pulling student body right or student body left, and they're just trying to outman you on one side or the other. And ever since they switched back to that, they've been doing a lot better offensively. They got a kid who I think he ran for over 220 yards last week, 44 carries. So he had quite the load last week. But we just got to make sure that defensively we understand what our keys are, what we're reading, and go play low and physical on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, physicality, I think, is something that always stands out about a team that runs an offense like this. And like you say, they kind of stack one side of the line. What are some of the keys to matching that physicality? I guess what does that physicality look like for you guys on the defensive side?
Well, I think the most important thing is you got to understand what gap you're in and secure that gap. And we teach our guys, when you get double-teamed, if you're getting pushed backwards, you got to go down and you got to make a pile. But we really don't want them to get double-teamed. We want them to attack one shoulder. And what I mean by that is we line our guys up. We don't line anybody ever head up. We line them up on a shoulder, and we point them at the shoulder we want them to attack. And that way they can go into that player and attack that shoulder. It makes it harder for that second offensive player to come in and double team you. And if you do that and you put your hips in the hole, we consider that a win. So really that's going to be a key. Coming off low and attacking their shoulder and getting our hips in the hole will be really key for our defensive line. And then our linebackers just have to come up and fill the holes and make tackles. And if we can do that, we're going to be able to stop their run game.
Jeremy Schindler with us, head coach of Gehlen Catholic football. That kind of game plan, that kind of strategy, I feel like is especially important tonight when we're talking about a Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn offensive line that just has ringers up and down that line. I mean, it's guy after guy on the offensive line, so big, so strong. I mean, just the fact that the key, I assume, is just a lower guy. I mean, you want to keep your center of gravity down and make sure you can drive through them, right?
Absolutely. You want to play low, and especially in sloppy conditions, you want to make sure you get as many cleats in the ground as possible, and you got to be able to come off, and you got to be the one to deliver the blow first. Because that could be the difference in you driving them backwards for a yard or two and resetting the line of scrimmage, or them being able to take you for a ride. So playing low, attacking your keys, and then, obviously if you are getting driven back, you got to fall down, you got to make a pile, so that way we're not getting shoved into our linebackers.
Coach, what's the passing game like? Is there a passing game for them, or is this going to be kind of one of those nights you can stack 8-9 guys in the box and just try and outnumber them in the running game?
No, that's the thing is they have been throwing the ball a little bit better. They're throwing for about 300 yards this year, and they'll do it, from one-man routes, two-man routes, and they'll even send three guys in a route every once in a while. But they're going to try and do it. They'll do a little slant. They'll do some bubble action. It's just really making sure our defensive backs, when the ball comes out, they got to be aggressive and go to it. And so hopefully we're able to get a good read off of what they're doing from an offensive line standpoint. They're big, tall offensive linemen. So when it's passed, they stand up. And, hopefully our linebackers are able to get a good read on that and they can get into their drops. And just understanding what your keys are. But you do have to make sure you honor their passing game because they do throw it a little bit more this year than they have in years past.
The one thing is we know you'll have that ready to go. Obviously, making sure not to neglect that side of the game. That's a little bit about the offense for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Coach, let's flip over to the defense. I noticed from at least a couple of years ago they used to run a 3-5 kind of look, kind of change up their linebackers. Looks like they're going to a bit of a 4-4. What kind of things does that allow their defense to do, and what do you have to be ready for with them?
Yeah, I think the biggest reason they went to the forefront is because I think some of their better football players are their lineman types. So they definitely get, 4 big defensive linemen, on the field at the same time. And, they want those guys to eat up blocks and then their linebackers to go in and make tackles. And so really we just have to make sure that we get movement with those big guys up front, get them off the ball, move them a little bit, and then allow our backs and guys to make plays in the second level. And just understand that, again, it's the same thing as on defense. The lower man's going to win. So if you come off the ball low and hard and you execute your double team and then slide off onto the linebackers, we should be able to move the ball.
Yeah, I think so. When you talk about, because I've heard this before, you talk about eating up a block, and when a defensive team does that against you, is it kind of on, say, a tight end or a fullback or one of those kind of guys to make sure they kind of hang around and not allow those linebackers to get in your backfield?
It just kind of depends formationally where we're at. If we're spread, then obviously we want our receivers to take care of the guys that are walked out over top of them. With our blocking schemes, we are usually leaving one of the backside defenders unblocked. And with a quarterback who can run, that gives us a numbers advantage. So we're usually playing 7-on-6 in the box. Counting our quarterback, we have 7, and the defense is usually around 6. Sometimes they'll try and hang a 7th guy in the box, and then it's 7-on-7. But most of the time, our schemes, we leave one of the backside players unblocked, and that gives us a numbers advantage. So we want to make sure we move the defensive lineman, and we try and get one. Every once in a while, we'll get 2 big double teams on a play. And when we get to 2 big double teams, that means I called it to the right side, which is nice. And then you can slide off onto the linebackers. And when you do that effectively, that's when you get the big plays.
Last thing for you, Coach. The last about day and a half or so, and I guess it's going to continue into the weekend a little bit as well. It's going to be pretty rainy. We could expect potential for sloppy conditions here tonight. Give me your take. What kind of things can you do well as an offense when the weather gets bad and when the rain becomes a factor, and how does that weather and sloppiness kind of impact your offense?
Well, this is stuff we tell them, when we're pushing the 5-man sled, or when we're, doing one-on-ones, or when we're making cuts in terms of our running backs and quarterbacks. You want as many cleats in the ground as possible on offense and defense. It gives you a better anchor, and so even when it's not sloppy conditions, we don't want guys up on their toes blocking. We want blocking on their insteps of their feet and really pounding the ground. So I think, being able to do that all year, and hopefully that'll transition well to the sloppy conditions. But really just, we got to make sure we secure the ball. That's going to be a big thing, especially in our option game. Make sure that we understand that taking care of the ball is going to be a little bit trickier in these sloppy conditions, and just secure the ball. But, get off the ball, move their defensive linemen, and then execute once we make those blocks and make big plays in the run game.
I like the sound of that. I hope there are plenty of big plays in the running game. We hope we're talking about your 3rd win in a row when things are all said and done. Coach, we'll let you go. We always appreciate your time. Best of luck to you guys out there tonight.
Sounds good. Thanks, Daniel.
Absolutely. It's Jeremy Schindler, head coach of Gehlen Catholic Football. More from Hartley after this on KLEM.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Gehlen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling? Call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
At Old Glory Roofing, they believe in the principles of hard work, integrity, and commitment. Whether you need help with roof repairs or replacements, Old Glory Roofing will provide you with the best service out there. Call them today at 712-305-8839.
South Greenview Estates is a peaceful living space located across from Willow Creek Golf Course in Lamar's. Check out their 55-plus apartments. For a private showing, call 548-7424. For more details, check out their Facebook page, South Greenview Estates in Lamar's.
Grow your money risk-free. Open a certificate of deposit from Northwest Bank. We give you options and competitive rates to earn more interest and meet your investment goals. Our liquid CD gives you the flexibility to withdraw funds before maturity without penalty, so you don't need to worry about access to your money. Limitations apply. Check out all of our CD specials online at nw.bank/best rates for more details. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
Remember Stockton Towing, your AAA trained and certified operators for Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota. No matter when or where, call 402-508-5500. Stockton Towing, your roadside lifeguard and proud sponsor of high school sports.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows.
Hi, Jessica G. Well, hello, Libby Lexus. I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang, you're such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spa treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee Lamar's.
Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamar's. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
This is Cole McCarty, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Peterson Field in Hartley for tonight's Class A District 1 contest as Gehlen Catholic takes on Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn in the final game of the regular season. The Jays looking to finish with a 500 regular season record. They are 3-4 overall, 3-2 in Class A District 1. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn currently sits at 1-6 and 1-4 in the district. The coin toss taking place at midfield before the start of tonight's contest. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn won the toss. They elected to defer their choice to the second half. So we're going to see that Gehlen Catholic offense, an offense that put together about 500 total yards of offense when you add the rushing and passing. Of course, the vast majority of that was rushing. About almost 450 yards of it was running of the football. And the Jays are going to look to try and run the ball again tonight against a very good Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn front unit. This is a front unit for the Hawks that has a lot of size. It is defensive tackles, defensive ends, big boys all the way up and down that front four. Well, we are ready to go. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn says T.J. Jans back deep to kick. Mikhail Pearson and Landon Ryder back deep to return for the Jays. And the final week of the 2023 high school football regular season is underway. It's a line drive, right-footed end-over-end kick. It kicks off Landon Ryder, and it gets into the end zone for a touchback. That thing had some movement on it. What a boot by Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn's kicker. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Gehlen Catholic starting at their own 20-yard line. So the Jay offense gets their first crack out there. It's going to be tricky. It's been raining. It's been raining for the last 48 hours pretty much here in Northwest Iowa. Overheard our fantastic public address announcer say Hartley alone got over 4 inches of rain here in the last storm surge. So this is going to be kind of a wet and sloppy field tonight. We'll see how the players do. Cole McCarty lines up in the shotgun with 2 receivers on either side, and he takes a snap. Gives up the middle. It's Cale Pearson trying to fight his way through, and Pearson is stopped after a hard-earned pickup of maybe 1 yard to the 21-yard line, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 9. So not much going for Cale Pearson on his first touch of the contest. Not only is it rainy, not only is it chilly, it's also windy. We're kind of seeing that right by the light fixture for this facility, that the mist is kind of blowing from right to left as we're viewing it here in Hartley. Cole McCarty lines up in the gun, 2 receivers either side again as he takes a helmet-high snap and he gives to Pearson straight up the middle, and Cale Pearson's got nowhere to go once again. He's tackled back at the line of scrimmage for no gain, and that's going to bring up about a 3rd down and 9. So 3rd down and 9, the Gehlen Catholic running attack. Not able to do a whole lot. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, one thing they have done very well this season is slow down the run, averaging just over 100 yards rushing per game. They've done a fantastic job of stopping opposing running attacks. 3rd down and 9. Here's the fake give. McCarty keeps right side. He is wrapped up and brought down. No gain on that play for Cole McCarty. Just nothing doing for the Jays on the ground. It'll be 4th down and 9, and the Jays go 3 and out to start the contest. 3 and out, just nothing doing for the Gehlen Catholic offense, and they will punt it away to Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. They'll send their stud returner back there in James Gellerman, the junior. We're going to see him in the backfield for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn as well tonight. Gehlen Catholic sends Landon Ryder out there. A couple weeks ago, he was sick, so we didn't get to see him. It's a rugby-style right-footed line drive end-over-end kick. Bounce at the 40-yard line of Gehlen Catholic, and it is downed at the 42-yard line by Alexandra Munoz. So the punt doesn't do a whole lot. Gehlen Catholic goes 3 and out, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn will start in positive territory at the 42-yard line with 10:04 left to play in the first quarter. Let's see what Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn runs. They ran that single wing the last couple of years with Cooper Ebel. Of course, now he's in Ames at Iowa State, and so some different weapons for the Hawks to utilize with that athlete-specific single wing. 1st and 10, Jack Massbergen in the gun, and the snap directly goes back to James Gellerman. Gellerman picks up 2 yards on the carry to the 40-yard line, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 8. So that's something you got to watch out for tonight as well. The direct snap potential right to the running back. Massbergen is listed as the quarterback, absolutely, but nothing stops you from snapping the ball directly to your running back, your horse. And Gehlen Catholic's got to be ready for that. They got to be able to jump when the ball is in the hands of someone you're not expecting it to be. 2nd down and 8 from the Gehlen Catholic 40-yard line. Massbergen lines up with the gun. He's got 3 tight ends to the left side of the formation. Massbergen doesn't take the snap. This one goes to Gellerman, who runs around the left side. He gets to the 35-30, being chased into the open field. 20, 15, 10 up the sideline. 5, touchdown, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. James Gellerman up the left sideline. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the year. And HMS strikes first. It's 6-0 Hawks with 9:13 to play in the first quarter. A 40-yard touchdown run for James Gellerman, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn has struck first on their 2nd play from scrimmage tonight offensively. And now point after try upcoming. Will they go for 2? Yeah, they're going to go for 2, it looks like. Now the Hawks have converted 9 two-point conversions this year, have only made 1 point after kick. And the snap back goes to Gellerman. He keeps around the right side, and he's in for 2. The 2-point try is good, and right away to start the night, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn finds the end zone and picks up 2. It's 8-0 HMS. We'll take a break, and Gehlen Catholic has a chance to respond, and we come back to Hartley on KLEM.
Certified Public Accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Plymouth Awards and Engraving is a proud sponsor of local athletics. For all of your custom awards and engraving needs, visit Plymouth Awards and Engraving at 130 4th Avenue Northeast in Lamars. You are sure to find that perfect gift for anyone at Plymouth Awards and Engraving.
At American Bank, we believe in offering you what you want in a bank. Free checking, free debit and ATM cards, extended lobby and drive-up hours, competitive loans and deposit rates, online and mobile banking with bill payment and mobile deposit services. American Bank, achieving success together for over 130 years.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Landon Ryder, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Peterson Field in Hartley. Daniel Versteeg with you on KLEM. A touchdown on the 2nd play from scrimmage for HMS has them up 8-0. And now this line drive kick sails over the head of Cale Pearson, bounces at the 5 and glides into the end zone for a touchback. Well, and that's going to be kind of the mantra of the game tonight, I do believe, is, the team with the wind at their back is going to have the advantage in the kicking game. It's not really at the back of HMS, though. It's kind of a crosswind on this field. It's kind of blowing straight at the home side of the facility. And so, Gehlen's still got to deal with it. It is still impacting the kicking game enough. 1st and 10 for Gehlen Catholic. Jays went 3 and out on their first drive. Let's see if they can methodically get into the end zone now. From the 20-yard line, McCarty takes the snap, and he gives to Pearson. He's got a hole up the middle, and he picks up a nice gain on first down. Across the 25, he's down at the 26-yard line, and they'll give him the 27 as well. It's a pickup of 7 to bring up 2nd down and 3. 2nd down and 3 on the carry by Cale Pearson. Bad news, Jim Lorenzen Field. Denison Schleswig leads 7-0 on Lamar's Community early. We're going to be keeping you up to date on that ball game. Of course, that's the district championship for the Bulldogs tonight. 2nd down and 3 from the 27-yard line. McCarty's in the gun, 2 on either side. He takes a snap, and he gives to Pearson, who gets hit initially, then tackled forward to the 28-yard line. It's a hard-earned yard picked up by Cale Pearson. They'll give him the 29, so 2 yards for Pearson. That'll make 3rd down a little bit easier. 3rd down and 1 upcoming. And the Jays have to keep this drive going. They went 3 and out on their first drive. They need to move the chains here to continue this drive. 3rd down and 1 from the 29-yard line as Gehlen Catholic trails Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8-0 with just a little over 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. McCarty goes under center. It's a quarterback sneak, and McCarty falls across the 30-yard line. He gets to the 31 and has a first down for Gehlen Catholic. A 2-yard quarterback sneak for Cole McCarty, and the Jays move the chains for the first time this contest. So Gehlen feels pretty good about that and keeping the drive going. Coach Schindler always talks about the best offense or the best defense is a good offense, staying on the field, keeping the Hawks from doing anything with the football. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. 2 receivers on either side of Cole McCarty in the gun. It's a high snap. Now a penalty or a whistle is blown. And I don't see a flag. Is there a flag? There's a flag, I think, on the near side. It is a dead ball, a legal procedure penalty going against the Jays. Backs them up to the 26-yard line, and so that'll make it 1st down and 15 for Gehlen. So that's not the key. Coach Schindler always talks about it, staying on schedule. Got to stay ahead of the chains, and Galen's not doing that. They're not helping themselves out with the penalty. 1st and 15 from the 26. 2 receivers either side. McCarty goes under center with a single back. Pearson in the backfield. The give left side is not to Pearson. And bouncing off the left side to the 35-40. Up the sideline 45. It's Jake Bogan across midfield. And Bogan gets a big gain up across the 50-yard line into Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn territory. Now he's actually down right at the 50-yard line. It's a pickup of 24 for Jake Bogan and a 1st down for Gehlen Catholic. Jake Bogan comes into the ball game, gives the Jays a little bit more of a different look in the running game. And boy, that look is a good one, a 24-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the Jays right at the 50-yard line. 7:12 to go in the first quarter. It's 8-0 in favor of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. They fake the give to Bogan. McCarty keeps around the right side, and he's dragged down off that right side. It's Bradley Van Beek on the stop for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. That'll be a loss of 2 yards back to the 48 of Gehlen Catholic to set up 2nd down and 12. Now that one was kind of, no matter how you sliced it, that's one of those option plays that just get blown up. You're kind of doomed either way. Whether you give it, whether you keep it, it's not going to go well. 2nd down and a long 11. 2 on either side of McCarty under center. Bogan in the backfield. The give is to Bogan. He dances away through the first level. Cuts to the left side and gets tripped up in the open field of the 47. Nice tackle there by Ethan Huberg. It's a pickup of 5 for Jake Bogan. It'll be 3rd down and 7. So big 3rd down right away here for Gehlen Catholic. Just getting into Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn territory with a little over 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Again, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn up on Gehlen Catholic, 8-0 in the final game of the regular season. 3rd down and 7 from the Hawk 47-yard line. 2 receivers either side. McCarty gives up the middle, and Bogan is brought down right away. He's brought down at the line of scrimmage, no gain. 4th down and 7 upcoming. And kind of a predicament here for Coach Schindler and the Jays. But it looks like they'll bring in a couple of bigger guys, and I think they're going to have to punt this one away. On 4th and 7, kind of at this point in the field, there's really nothing you can do about it. And so Gehlen Catholic will try and pin the Hawks deep and see if that gives them a better look on the defensive side. Landon Ryder to boot it away. James Gellerman's back to return. It's a rugby-style kick to the right side. It was blocked. It's blocked by the Hawks. It's fallen on at the 39-yard line. And on the block there for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, Ethan Wiersma deflects the blocked punt, and the punt is recovered to the 40-yard line by HMS. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Hawks with 5:16 to go in the first quarter. Now, HMS Special Teams unit doing a really nice job. Their defense comes up big for them here to start the contest, and now the Special Teams unit helps things out. 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line for HMS. With 5:16 to go in the first quarter, it's 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Out of the gun is Massbergen, the quarterback. The snap to Gellerman, and a penalty flag is thrown. That blows the play dead. Penalty flag on the play will go against Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. It is another procedure penalty. 5 yards back up to the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up a 1st down and 15. 1st and 15 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn following the illegal procedure penalty. Coach Schindler described this single wing, talking about it as student body left, student body right. You kind of see the student body lining up on that right side of the formation for the Hawks. Out of the gun, Massbergen, the snap to Gellerman, the running back. He's trying to look for the hole, and there's not much there. The Jays stuff the gaps well. It's a pickup of 2 up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and a baker's dozen. 2nd down and about 13 to go. The Jays and Hawks have to peel themselves away from the pile. And it's either 2 or a short 3. Again, I'll say 2 on the carry by Gellerman. And I think the Jays have to know that number 4 is the guy you got to watch out for tonight. He has been a fantastic running back for the Hawks this year. 10 total touchdowns, over 500 yards on the ground, now closing in on 600. On 2nd and 13, Hawks line up with the formation strength to the left side. They give a sweep left side, and it's Gellerman juking a defender 45 across midfield, and he's got a 1st down. It's James Gellerman across the 50-yard line to the 46 of Gehlen Catholic. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Now the Hawks are kind of doing what they want with Gellerman. 4:20 to go in the first. 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn on top. And so far, no passing play for either side. And on a cold, chilly night like this, you'll take that. Keeps the clock moving. 1st and 10 from the Gehlen 46. The strong side of the formation to the right side with 3 tight ends. The snap back to Massbergen. He fakes the give and keeps. And he meets Will Harpin on Dylan Pecos. A loss of about a yard back to the 47-yard line. Nothing there for Massbergen. It'll be 2nd down and 11. A great job by Pecos and by Harpinaw to make the stop. Harpinaw was moved up actually in the defensive formation this week. He's playing linebacker for Gehlen Catholic. Normally he's on the line, but the Jays are going with looks like they're still going with a 4 front, but now they've taken away a defensive back. So there's 8 men in the box, just 1 safety deep. On 2nd and 11, the snap to Massbergen, a sweep play right. Gellerman turns upfield and gets brought down to the 45-yard line. Gabe Wilchin in there for the stop after a pickup of 2 for Gellerman. It'll be 3rd down and 9. 3rd down and 9 on the pickup of 2 yards by Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn running back James Gellerman, who so far tonight has 5 carries for 63 yards and a rushing touchdown. Already doing a great job running the football, but now Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn has their longest 3rd down. It is actually their first 3rd down of the night. So 3rd and 9 from the Gehlen Catholic 45. Jay defense needs to come up big. Student body left, snap to Massbergen. He spins, rolls out to his left. He's deep in the pocket, throws left sideline. That ball gets deflected away and incomplete. They were looking up the sideline for the tight end, Evan Eilers, and couldn't find him. The incomplete pass is going to bring up 3rd down and 9. Or 4th down and 9. And Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn looks like they're going to punt this football away. So 4th down and 9 upcoming for the Hawks from the Gehlen Catholic 45-yard line. And it'll be Gellerman back deep to boot it away. Gellerman to punt it away for the Hawks. Gehlen's going to send Landon Ryder deep. And, yeah, you better get back there because Gellerman can, I think, get a good boot on it. But the Jays have to respect the possibility of a fake. Gellerman gets the right-footed end-over-end kick. Ryder gets to run up on it. He fields it at 12, takes it out to the left numbers, 15 to the 20, and he's tackled down kind of right at the 20, about the 21-yard line. So a punt for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Gehlen Catholic's defense comes up with a stop with 2:27 to go in the first quarter. Gehlen Catholic will take over the possession of the football, and they'll get it, looks like, right at the 20-yard line. So, again, the field possession has been less than ideal for Gehlen Catholic. It's been really kind of less than ideal. They've had 2 kickoffs toward them, go into the end zone for a touchback, and now this punt only gets them out to the 20. 1st and 10. Cole McCarty in the gun, takes the snap. It's an option pitch right side, and Cale Pearson turns upfield, gets a great block up the sideline to the 25, and he's tackled down right at the 28-yard line. Pickup of 8 for Cale Pearson, and it'll be 2nd down and 2. Nice job of the pitch by McCarty. He waited until the last second, which can obviously be a bit of a problem. You leave yourself susceptible for a big hit. You leave yourself susceptible for the possibility of a fumble, of course, but he did a great job of making a nice pitch. And now it's 2nd down and 2 from the 28-yard line. 2 receivers either side of the formation. Cole McCarty lines up in the shotgun with Pearson off his left hip. The snap to McCarty, the give to Pearson. He dances his way forward, and he dives across the 30. He's got a 1st down. To the 31-yard line, Cale Pearson picks up 3 yards when he needed 2, and the Jays move the chains. It's 1st down and 10. So 1st down and 10 for Gehlen Catholic up to the 31-yard line on a chilly night in Hartley. Now that's high school football for you here in October. The weather's less than ideal, but the football is still great. 1st and 10 of the 31. McCarty the snap, has an option, keeps up the middle, and he's fighting his way with a defender wrapped around him, and he's able to work his way for 5 yards to the 36. 2nd down and 5 upcoming here for Gehlen Catholic. Cole McCarty and Cale Pearson and Jake Bogan, you're kind of developing a 3-headed monster on the ground, and it's really good to see that the Jays, even though their offense may not be multiple in the sense that they can run and pass, it is multiple in the looks that they can give opposing defenses in the running game. 2nd and 5 from the 36. McCarty keeps, and he's got a big crease across the middle of the field to the 45-40, deep into Hawk territory, 30, 25, and he's tackled short of the red zone. Cole McCarty tackled down at about the 22-yard line. What a great run for Cole McCarty. He picks up 42 and plenty enough for a Gehlen Catholic 1st down. 42 yards on the carry by Cole McCarty up to the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 22. And now Gehlen Catholic trying to get on the board for the first time tonight with just 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Well, this could be the last play of the first quarter. Gehlen is down 8-0. McCarty lines up in the gun. He takes a snap, and he gives to Pearson. He dances his way across the 20. He's into the red zone. Tackled down at about the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, and it'll be 2nd down and about 4 to go. 2nd and 4 upcoming, and as the clock winds down in the first quarter, that will take us to the end of quarter number 1. Your score after 12 minutes of football, it is Gehlen Catholic 0, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. Take a break. Quarter number 2 comes your way after this from Hartley on KLEM.
It's the corner for fashion. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's. For men's, young men's, and ladies' clothing, a shoe department, and formal wear too. In-store alterations, gift cards, and personal service. Clausen's on the corner downtown Lamar's.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Floyd Valley Healthcare wants you to play at the peak of your skills. Don't forget to stretch your muscles, hydrate, and schedule your wellness checks to reach your full potential. Best of luck from Floyd Valley Healthcare in Lamar.
This is Nolan Ellis, and you are listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Hartley-Peterson Field. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Radio. Online audio is found on our website at KLEM1410.com. You can also find a video stream of this contest. That's on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Thanks to the sponsors listed on the corner of your screen: Northwest Bank, Pete's Pizza House, Easy Clean Car Wash, and Julie Hurt, Realtor with Century 21 ProLink. Gehlen Catholic starting to drive now. It's 2nd and 4 from the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 6 as the Hawks lead the Jays 8-0 to start the second quarter. Cole McCarty in the shotgun, 2 receivers on either side. McCarty drops. He tries to throw over the middle, and he overthrew the defender, underthrew Dylan Pecos. On the coverage, Zach Pearson couldn't get his hands on the pass, and the incompletion on the first pass play of the night for the Jays will bring up 3rd down and 4. Yeah, McCarty brought the football back, and as he did so, it kind of slipped out of his hands. It really, he didn't have a good grip on that ball. I don't even think his recovery resulted in very good grip, and so that kind of blew the play up from there. But now it's 3rd and 4. For Gehlen Catholic, the ball spotted at the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 16. The fake give to Pearson. McCarty punches his way forward on the quarterback keep, and he's got about 3 yards to the 13-yard line. That's going to make it very interesting. Now it'll be 4th down and 1 for Gehlen Catholic at the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 13. So at the 13-yard line, it's 4th down and 1, and Gehlen Catholic's got a great opportunity to stay on the field and see if they can find the end zone. 2 receivers either side. McCarty goes under center with a single back in the backfield. McCarty takes the snap. He gives. It's Pearson, and he stood up. He stood up for a loss back to the 14-yard line. There was nowhere to go for Cale Pearson, and the Jays turn the football over on downs. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. A very promising drive for the Jays. Got all the way down into the red zone, but Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn stands tall and keeps the Jays off the board. Now HMS will take over at their own 15-yard line. It's 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn on top, 11-13 to play in the first half of this contest. HMS to the line of scrimmage. The strong side of the formation to the right side there. It is Massberger, the quarterback, Gellerman the back, and the snap goes to Gellerman. He keeps her on the right side and gets a head of steam across the 10 to about the 22-yard line, a pickup of 7 yards for James Gellerman. And it'll be 2nd down and 3 here for HMS. The Hawks looking for their 2nd win of the year. They're 1-6, 1-4 in the district. Of course, they've been quarterfinalists the last couple of years, but always running to that darn Woodbury Central squad, a very good team that has gone to the Dome the last couple of years and might be the favorite in Class A this season. 2nd down and 3 from the 22. Gellerman and Massbergen in the backfield. Tight ends all to the right side. The snap to Massbergen. The give to Gellerman around the right side. A sweep play. The Jays meet him at the line to gain and tackle him across the 25 to the 26. It's a pickup of 4 for James Gellerman, and the Hawks move the chains for a Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 1st down. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn a 1st down, leading Gehlen Catholic 8-0. Here in a Class A District 1 contest from Peterson Field in Hartley. We're glad you're tuned in. Whether you're watching or listening to this contest, we're happy to have you along. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn with their single wing formation. Couple of tight ends, few tight ends to the right side and only one to the left. As Gellerman and Massbergen in the backfield, the snap goes to the running back Gellerman, who knifes his way forward and is able to pick up just 2 yards to the 28. Not much there for Gellerman on that carry. It's better than nothing, though, and it'll now be 2nd down and 8. Of the 10 plays Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn has run, only 2 of them did not directly involve James Gellerman possessing the football. The other was a 1-yard loss on the run by Jack Massbergen. The other was an incomplete pass. James Gellerman right now, 76 of the 75 yards of total offense unofficially. 2nd down and 8 from the 28. Snap back, and Gellerman keeps. He fights his way forward. He's across the 30, and he's down at about the 31-yard line. Going to be a pickup of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd down and 5 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn as Gellerman continues to put the offense on his back and carry the load for this 1-6 Hawk football team. 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn leads. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Coming up at half, we'll run down any stats we can bring you, scores from around the area. We'll try and find those. Of course, at the pace this game's going, we'll try and knock on some wood, but we might not even have any halftime scores to bring you. 3rd down and 5 from the 31. It is the snap to Gellerman, the running back. He tries to find the hole, punches his way through, and he doesn't have a first. It's a pickup of 3 to the 34-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down and 2 and a decision here for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. 4th and 2 from their own 34. That's not very much a risky 4th and 2 to go for, but at this point in the field, and Gehlen Catholic already proving they can move the football now, it kind of adds a little bit of stress to this call. But the Hawks are going to go for it. 4th down and 2 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn from their own 34. The Jays stack the box. There's 10 in there. The snap to Gellerman. He looks around the right side, and he's got a first down. He gets tackled forward across the 35, and he's down at about the 38. He needed 2, and he got 4. And Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn moves the chains and keeps the offense on the field. 7:47 to play in the first half. It's 8-0. HMS leads Gehlen Catholic in a Class A District 1 football contest. Possessions are at a premium right now. That's what we're finding out. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn is currently working on a drive that's taken over 3.5 minutes off the clock, almost at 3:45 right now. 1st and 10 from the 38. Massbergen and Gellerman back there. High snap to Gellerman. He keeps her on the right side, just pushing his blockers forward, giving him some extra help. And he's able to get a nice gain of 3 yards to the 41-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. Just incredibly patient, deliberate running by James Gellerman has allowed him to carry this load so well. 12 carries, 89 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown so far on the night. 2nd down and about 7 to go, maybe a short 7 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn at their own 41-yard line. Got 3 tight ends to the right side, 1 to the left of Gellerman and Massbergen in the backfield. The snap goes to Gellerman again. He's going to keep left side, and he meets Will Harpin on Dylan Pecos again. Only a yard to be picked up to the 40, maybe 2 yards to the 43-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and about 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5 after the 2-yard keeper by Gellerman. Gellerman is getting the direct snaps. It's not even handoffs, and that's honestly kind of what you want to do on a night like tonight, in which the rain and the dreariness is kind of could put a damper on any subsequent transfer of the football. It's kind of good to have some direct snaps in there. 3rd and 5 from the 43. The snap goes to Massbergen that time, and he keeps around the left side. Now tries to cut back toward the middle, and Will Harpin stands him up at the 42-yard line. There was nowhere to go for Jack Massbergen. That'll be 4th down and 6, and now the Hawks bring the punting unit out. The Hawks bring the punting unit out with 5:41 to go in the first half. Well, if that doesn't tell you what this kind of ball game is going to be, it's going to be a war of attrition. That was about a 5.5, maybe almost 5:45, 5-minute, 45-second drive that was only able to muster 27 yards. It's going to be that kind of ball game tonight. War of attrition. You just got to keep chipping away. The line drive, quick kick, bounces at the Gehlen Catholic 40. It takes a J roll and then gets downed at the Gehlen Catholic 40-yard line. Landon Ryder wisely lays off of it. And after a drive that officially takes 6 minutes off the clock, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn puts the football, and Gehlen Catholic will take over from their own 40-yard line. Again, coming up at half, we'll run down your first half stats, get you caught up on what you may have missed. If you blink, you're going to miss portions of this contest. And we'll try and track down maybe some scores around the area coming up at the halftime break. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Cole McCarty with Twins receivers stacked on either side. Snap back, give to Pearson. He fights his way forward, and he is stopped after a pickup of 3 to the 43-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7. And the Jays, well, they are trying to be patient runners here in this contest, but it has just not worked out very well. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn using that size. They do have the size advantage on the line by and large. There are some parts of the line where it is a wash maybe, but by and large, this Hawk defensive line has the advantage size-wise. 2nd and 8. Snap to McCarty. Bobbles it. He pitches it out to Pearson. The ball's on the floor, and Pearson's able to dive on it back at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Well, that started with a bad handling of the snap by Cole McCarty. Of course, that's got to be the slickest football he's ever held. I was talking to Coach Schindler before our pregame interview. He said, Dane Lehman back in there at the offensive line position and at the center position after being injured for a few weeks. They were spraying the football with water bottles just to try and simulate what the football might feel like here tonight. On 3rd down and 8, the fake give to Pearson. McCarty bull rushes his way to the left side, and he picks up 7 yards to the 49-yard line. He needs 8, though, so it's going to be 4th down and 1. And right at the middle of the field, that's a long one, though. That'll be 4th and about 2, actually. 4th down and about 2 from the 48-yard line. Decisions. What does Gehlen Catholic have in their back pocket? They're going to bring in the punting unit. Gehlen Catholic's punting unit comes out there to boot it away as they don't really like their chances here on 4th and 2. It's 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Clock's winding down, 3:12 to go in the first half, and the snap does get off in time with 1 second on the play clock, and now Ryder's going to run with it around the right sideline. He's got a first down across midfield and into Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn territory. Landon Ryder on the fake punt picks up a first down on an 8-yard carry, and the Jays will move the chains. 8 yards on the keeper fake punt for Landon Ryder, and Gehlen Catholic stays on the field with a 1st down and 10. Oh, what a gutsy play call. You can thank Travis Westhoff for that one. He's always scheming, always conniving over there to try and see if they can steal downs. 1st and 10, McCarty the give. This is for Jake Bogan. He goes left side. There's a penalty flag down as Bogan's tackled at the 41-yard line. Methinks we're going to get some holding, and I would not be shocked because of that. Gehlen Catholic going to get whistled for a holding penalty here after the 2-yard keeper by Jake Bogan. And the 10-yard penalty will back the Jays up back into their own territory. The score with 2:56 left to play in the first quarter. It is Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8, Gehlen Catholic nothing. And the Hawks are backed up, or the Jays are backed up all the way to their own 47-yard line. So 1st and 20 is upcoming here for Gehlen Catholic after the offense or the holding penalty. Dennison Schleswig's on the board with a field goal. 10-0 Monarchs in that contest at Jim Lorenzen Field, second quarter. 1st down and 20 from the 47. The fake handoff. McCarty keeps her on the right side. He gets a good block to the corner across midfield. He dives across the 45, and he's down back at Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn territory at the 44. That'll be a pickup of 9. He almost got all those penalty yards back. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 2nd down and 11 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn for Gehlen Catholic at the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 44. Gehlen Catholic now with 2:15 to go in the first half. It's 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. 2nd and 11. McCarty out of the gun. Option pitch, and he does pitch it to Pearson up the left seam. He gets to the 40, numbers to the 35, And Pearson tackled across the 33. He's got the 32, and he's got a first down for Gehlen Catholic. A pickup of 12 yards for Cale Pearson. Moves the chains for Gehlen Catholic. That's a big first down, but now Galen's got to watch the clock. They've got all 3 timeouts, but now we're under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Minute 51 and counting. It's 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Gehlen Catholic has to get up quickly. They got to kind of up the tempo a little bit. First and 10 from the Hawk 32. McCarty the snap. We got a whistle. And a timeout called by Jay Eilers, the head coach of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn football. Timeout of the field called by the Hawks. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Be back with the continuation of the second quarter. Jays have first and 10 in Hawk territory when we come back on KLEM.
Young and old alike enjoy the competition of high school sports. Some participate, some watch, and some remember how it was. It's only a game, but it offers great life lessons and memories that last a lifetime. A few thoughts from Dan and Lori Rexwinkle of Rexwinkle Funeral Homes in Lamars and Akron.
Supporting our students in their endeavors at school is important to Prime Bank. Making sure that our students have the best chance for success is why we work hard to provide our backing. Prime Bank wishes all of our teams and groups good luck.
This is Will Harpenaugh, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
Well, big drive here for Gehlen Catholic has moved the football to the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 32. The Jays trail HMS 8-0. In this regular season finale, Class A District 1, Week 8 of the high school football season. Gehlen Catholic trying to get on the board for the first time this evening as HMS was able to score on just their second play of the ball game. Since then, it's been back and forth, back and forth. The football has been moving, but has not scored yet. So first and 10 from the HMS 32, maybe 33-yard line, kind of right in the middle of those 5-yard markers. Twin receivers stacked on either side of the formation. Cole McCarty lines up in the pistol formation. We got a whistle. Flag is thrown. And I have a feeling this will go against Gehlen Catholic. Dead ball penalty, and it results in a false start against the Jays. I think might have been Pearson moving a little early. 5-yard penalty backs them up to the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 37, and it'll be first down and 15. First and 15 for Gehlen Catholic. The Jays now kind of backed up a little bit. McCarty out of the pistol. He keeps her on the right side. He breaks a tackle, then gets tripped up. An ankle tackle at the 33-yard line by James Gellerman. It's a pickup of 4 on the keeper by McCarty to bring up 2nd and 11. But the Jays have to have a little bit of urgency here. Minute 22 to go in this first half. Jays do have all 3 timeouts. And Gehlen Catholic hustles to the line out of the huddle now. Minute 12 to go. It's 8-0 Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Out of the pistol is McCarty. Twins stacked on either side. McCarty the belt high snap. He gives to Pearson. Sheds a tackle. He's being dragged down by his jersey and brought down for no gain. No gain on the play for Pearson. It'll be 3rd down and 11. 3rd down and 11 on the carry by Pearson. Now we got a whistle and a timeout for Gehlen Catholic. Jeremy Schindler uses his first timeout of the half. And your score with 51 seconds left in the half, it's 8-0. HMS on top. We're back with more Gehlen Catholic football after this on KLEM.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Make sure your life runs smoothly with an upgraded internet package from Premier Communications, connecting you with the internet speed and television access package that best fits your wants and needs. Premier Communications is happy to support our area coaches, athletes, and the parents who support them. Have a great season.
This is Gabe Wilchin, and you are listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Peterson Field in Hartley. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM. It's 3rd down and 11. Gehlen Catholic trying to keep the drive going. 51 seconds left in the half. There's movement on the line, and that's a neutral zone infraction. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn jumped on the line. A neutral zone infraction will be a 5-yard penalty, and Gehlen Catholic's 3rd and 11 turns into a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Gehlen up to the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 28-yard line. Just some movement on the line. Gehlen Catholic, they'll take the extra 5 yards, trying to make 3rd down a little bit more manageable, better, something like that. McCarty out of the gun, 2 on either side. Takes the snap and fakes the give to Pearson. He goes up the middle, and he's got a 1st down. Angles toward the right sideline, 15, 10 to the 5, toward the goal line. He is down short of the goal line at about the 2. It's a 26-yard scamper for Cole McCarty up to the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 2, and it'll be 1st and goal. And now we're going to get an injury timeout. An injury timeout stops play with 43 seconds left to play before halftime. The score, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8, Gehlen Catholic nothing. And well, now the attention turning to the dinged-up Hawk on the field. Be 1st down and goal for the Jays as we will, oh, nope, he's going to get up pretty quickly. That's a good sight. And the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn nose tackle, it looks like. Maybe Ethan Huber comes off the field. Well, you don't like when those get strung out, so it's good to see Huber gets up quickly, and he'll be... he is escorted to the sideline, so we'll be able to resume action here. It is 1st down and goal for Gehlen Catholic now to the 2-yard line. Jays did not have to use a timeout. And now the game clock's going to start winding here, of course, after the injury. McCarty under center, single back, snap back, the give to Pearson. He sheds the 1st tackle, gets to the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Gehlen Catholic. Cale Pearson dips under a defensive player and is into the end zone for Gehlen Catholic's 1st score of the night. It's Cale Pearson's 9th rushing touchdown, and the Jays are a 2-pointer away, from tying this ball game. We'll see if they want to go for 2 or if they're just going to try kicking some point afters. Nope, they are going to try going for 2. They want to tie the ball game here with 34 seconds to play in the half. So 4-2, McCarty goes under center, single back in Pearson, a pitch play. Pearson gets a good block to the edge left side. He's in for 2, and this ball game is tied. Cale Pearson caps off his touchdown run with a 2-point try, and with 34 seconds left in the half, this ball game's tied from Hartley, Iowa. Take a break, come back, and we'll have a kickoff for you when we come back on KLEM.
Williams & Company, certified public accountants, congratulates all area athletes in support of excellence, good sportsmanship, and the spirit of teamwork. A proud sports sponsor, Williams & Company CPAs, your full-service business advisor with a local office in Lamar's.
Being on the winning team in Northwest Iowa for over 130 years, Iowa State Bank is a proud supporter of all our area high school sports teams.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Hi, this is Julie Hurt with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's, your local real estate expert dedicated to results. Whether buying or selling a home, call me, Julie Hurt, with Century 21 ProLink in Lamar's at 540-7757. That's 540-7757.
This is Jeremy Schindler, head coach for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jays Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Peterson Field in Hartley. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Lamar's online audio at KLEM1410.com. Also bringing you a video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Gehlen Catholic with a 12-play, 60-yard drive. It took just shy of 5 minutes. 4:38 off of the clock, capped off by a Cale Pearson 2-yard touchdown run. The 2-point try good as well, and this ball game is tied at 8. Late in the first half. We'll see if Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, with 2 timeouts remaining, see if they can get something going, maybe march down the field and get on the board. Of course, Gehlen Catholic's going to get the second half. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn will get the second half kickoff. So that would be a big score if the Hawks can get it done. This kick sent back inside the 15-yard line. It's taken out by HMS to the right sideline to the 25. Ooh, that's a face mask penalty as well, as Junior Ariza is brought down short of the 30. The Jays tackled him high, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn's going to get another 15 yards off of this. A grab and twist of the face mask, 15-yard penalty, and HMS will get some great field position here with 27 seconds left to go in this first half. Let's see where they're going to end up spotting this football. I think they're going to spot about the 47 of HMS, so they're going to have it right in the middle of the field, 46 at the HMS 46-yard line. So Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn with a shorter field. They have 2 timeouts, just 27 seconds left to play in the half to try and go 2 for 1. 1st and 10 for the Hawks of the 46. The snap, it goes to Gellerman this time. He fakes the give to Massbergen and keeps around the left side, tries to find a hole, and there's nothing to be found. No gain for Gellerman. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Coach Jay Eiler's not using a timeout. I think the kind of how that first play went would determine that. Now just 10 seconds left in the half, and the Hawks head to the line of scrimmage quickly with 5, with 4 on 2nd and 9. This will be the last play of the half. On the handoff, right side, a sweep for Gellerman. Follows a block and a pancake out there up the right sideline of the 48. Will pick up 2 yards and will send us into the halftime break. Your score from Hartley, it is Gehlen Catholic 8, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. What a first half, a slow-moving first half. Well, a quick-moving first half, but slow in the sense of not much on the scoreboard here tonight. Kind of expected that. Only 2 pass plays, and the running attack just really not much, or has really done the heavy lifting for both teams. Again, the score after 24 minutes of high school football, it's Gehlen Catholic 8, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. We'll take a break, and our halftime coverage comes your way from Hartley after this timeout on KLEM.
LSI Staffing has one mission: to match employers with great employees. If your manufacturing business is looking to partner with an industry leader, LSI Staffing is worth the call. Call them today at 712-202-2850.
Gehlen Catholic School, excellence in education, leadership through Christ. For information, check their website at GehlenCatholic.org.
Success is born of skill and team. Like the teams playing, CNOS has combined award-winning skill and teamwork into the premier medical facility in the region. For the areas of joint, bone, muscle, nerve, and brain are treated with the skills of comprehensive care from a team of highly trained experts. And CNOS takes care of many of the student athletes in Siouxland. CNOS is proud to bring you this game. Go to cnos.net to learn more.
Deposit rates are on the rise, and Northwest Bank is offering great CD rates so you can earn more interest on your money. Whether you're saving for a special event or building your nest egg, your money will grow with us. Choose from a variety of CD terms and competitive rates. Plus, get rewarded for having your qualified checking account at Northwest Bank. Find out more online at nw.bank/best rates. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
Colbeck Incorporated is proud to support local high school athletics. They encourage you to play hard and play smart and always show good sportsmanship. Best of luck from your friends, Brian, Kevin, and Wayne Colbeck.
Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC in Lamars supports our local student athletes, trusted for generations with reliable legal guidance. So when you are in need of legal services, consult with one of the attorneys at Murphy, Collins, and McGill PLC, located at 38 First Avenue Northwest, Lamars, Iowa.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee in Lamars.
Kemp's Dairy of Lamars is a proud supporter of area athletics. They focus on strong, healthy bodies with all their dairy products. And they continue to strive hard to provide the best possible dairy products to their customers. That's Kemp's Dairy of Lamars.
Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of this broadcast. Hard work and determination are vital to the success of our area athletics. The Lamar's Community Athletic Boosters are proud to stand behind our athletes and coaches as they work towards success on the field and in the classroom.
When it comes to service, your Lamar's Hy-Vee is number one for shopping both in-store and online. Save with the Fuel Saver Plus Perks Rewards program at Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle.
This is Chance Kelson, and you are listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Hartley, Iowa, Peterson Field, as Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn and Gehlen Catholic wind out our regular season here in Week 8 of the high school football season. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Lamar's online audio, found on our website at KLEM1410.com. We also have a link to our video stream at KLEM1410.com, or you can search for KLEM Radio on YouTube. Your score after 24 minutes of football here in Hartley, Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, they are tied at 8 points apiece. Well, we'll run down some of your first half stats. We'll try and get you some scores from around the area. We're doing our best to track those down for you in our break. Of course, lots of big games around Plymouth County, trying to finish off the regular season positively. And we will pass those along to you once we get a chance. But the first half stats for you. There was no passing, no successful pass in the first half tonight. Didn't really expect there to be one, but just kind of odd with just to see that on the stat sheet. 174 yards rushing for Gehlen Catholic, 91 yards rushing for HMS. And you would look at those numbers and suggest they would suggest anyway, wow, Gehlen is winning the battle up front. They're winning the ball game. They are kind of dominating it. That's about a 2-to-1 yard advantage there for Gehlen Catholic, but that's not the case. The Jays have been turned away a couple of times, getting very close to scoring. They've been in Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn territory 3 times here tonight. One of those resulted in a blocked punt. The other resulted in a turnover on downs in the red zone, and the other resulted in a score. 2 trips to the red zone, 1 score, 3 trips into enemy territory, 1 score. So they've been able to move the football. I think Coach Schindler talked about it one night. They were able to move the football well in between the red zones, in between the 20 and the 30-yard lines, but once you get downfield, it gets a lot tougher. The room runs out, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn's size starts to show at that point. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, 91 yards rushing, all of those from James Gellerman. 15 carries, 93 yards on the ground, and a rushing touchdown unofficially tonight. Cole McCarty, 10 carries for 96 yards. Cale Pearson, 13 carries for 41 yards, and a rushing touchdown for Gehlen Catholic. 3 carries, 29 yards for Jake Bogan, and Landon Ryder picked up 8 yards on the ground, courtesy of the fake punt. And so again, your score after the first half of the contest, Gehlen Catholic 8 and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. It's been a fun first half. I mean, in weather like this, you really kind of flip a coin as to what kind of football game you're going to experience. Will it be entertaining? Will it be fast-paced? Will it be slow-paced? Now, that's kind of all up to subject, I guess, but this has been quite an enjoyable first half. It's really been fun to see what these 2 teams have been able to do and what they really can do. They can't do a whole lot of anything with the ball as wet as it is, with the cold conditions, the wind blowing. And so that's making for a challenging night, but these 2 teams are rolling with the punches about as well as they can. And I think the million-dollar question is going to be who can start the second half on a high note, because right now possessions are at a premium. We had just 2 full drives in the second quarter of the ball game. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn's went about 6 minutes, resulted in a punt. They didn't even get out of their own territory. Gehlen Catholics went almost 5 total minutes and ended in a touchdown. So, again, possessions are at a premium. When you're hanging onto the football this long, when you're able to move the football consistently, that really changes how you have to view the game. Again, points become so precious because possessions are precious. And that's kind of going to be the way this ball game is viewed the rest of the night. Again, your score is Gehlen Catholic 8, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. as the Hawks and Jays wind down the regular season. Looking forward to seeing what kind of second half adjustments come our way and what the second half has in store for this contest. Do want to remind you, coming up on KLEM Radio tomorrow morning at 8:05, we're going to have another edition of the KLEM Coaches Corner. We are going to for sure have Ken Vigdal on, head coach of Lamar's Community Football, Jeremy Schindler, head coach of the Jays, and we're also going to try and track down Dean Norris, the head coach of Kingsley Pearson River Valley. The Panthers going to make the playoffs as well. It's just going to be kind of determining what seed they're going to be in. They're playing Tri-Center tonight. The winner of that ball game will get the third spot, the third automatic qualifier out of the district. The other will get the fourth spot. So we're looking forward to the Coaches Corner coming up tomorrow morning at 8:05. Again, you can listen to that right here on KLEM Radio. Also want to promote what's coming up next week on KLEM. It'll be a busy week as far as postseason volleyball is concerned. Yes, the tournament trail begins for our volleyball teams. Gehlen Catholic hosts Woodbury Central Monday night. Lamar's Communities at Sergeant Bluff Luton on Tuesday night. And then TBD the rest of the way. We're looking at potential Wednesday Gehlen Catholic Remsen St. Mary's contest, of course, assuming all of the contests prior go according to plan. And if Lamar's Community beats Sergeant Bluff Luton, they'll be at Council Bluffs Lewis Central on Thursday next week. So that's what we have to look forward to coming up on KLEM Radio. But what you have to look forward to coming up in just a few minutes, it is the second half of this contest. Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn tied at 8. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll try and bring you some scores from around northwest Iowa, specifically looking at Plymouth County. Some big games around the area, and we'll have some of those score updates for you when we come back to Peterson Field in Hartley. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football on KLEM.
Have a great season. Huddle up and win from NorAm Cold Storage, the coolest cold storage in the Midwest. Over 20 years of experience in packing, cooling, storing, and managing your products with exceptional service. NorAm Cold Storage in Lamar's. Hummer's Lawn Care Service will provide you with the services needed for the best-looking lawn in your neighborhood. Is it thatching, fertilizer, or simple maintaining of your freshly cut grass? Call Hummer's Lawn Care at 546-4087.
Hi, sports fans. This is Perry from Ace Hardware in Lamar's. We're happy to have a huge selection of what you need to efficiently maintain your home so you can find time to enjoy the game. Check out what's in the store at the new Ace Hardware downtown Lamar's.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Hi, this is Misty Zek.
This is Brock Nohava.
Hi, this is Happy Phillips.
I'm Carissa DeRocher.
This is Dave Close.
Hi, this is Austin Sitzman.
Hi, this is Jody with Exit Realty Midwest.
Exit Realty Midwest is proud to support our area athletes. Find them online at exitrealtymidwest.com.
Campbell's Rental and Repair, located on the corner of 4th Avenue Northeast and 1st Street, is a proud supporter of local athletics. For all your Toro product purchase, rental, or repair, visit Campbell's Rental and Repair today. They have a full line of Toro products for you to purchase or rent.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Siouxland Glass is so glad you're supporting local athletes and listening to this great matchup. Siouxland Glass wants me to tell you that if you have a chip or crack in your windshield or need the whole thing replaced, you can call them at 540-9080. Siouxland Glass.
Get more because you deserve more with Kylie Petty's Century 21 ProLink, serving Lamar since 2011. Wishing our local teams a successful season. Visit KyliePetty.com for your real estate needs.
For all of your commercial or residential concrete or construction needs, J-Max Construction is ready for you. At J-Max Construction, you can be sure that your project will be handled with great customer service as well as the best of class construction and concrete work. Call J-Max Construction and Concrete today at 540-0574.
This is Cale Pearson, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Hartley and Peterson Field for tonight's Class A District 1 clash between Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Radio. Online audio is also found on our website. That's KLEM1410.com. Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn are tied at 8. It's been a thrilling first half tonight, especially if you enjoy ground and pound football with just a dogfight of a contest between these two teams, and it has been very entertaining to watch to this point. We hope you are enjoying the contest wherever you are enjoying it from, and hopefully it is a lot warmer and a lot drier wherever you're enjoying this contest. Again, the score, Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn are tied at 8. We do want to remind you this is coverage of Gehlen Catholic high school football on KLEM Lamar's. Online audio is found on our website. That's at KLEM1410.com with a video stream on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. 8-8 the score. Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn at the halftime break. Let's take a look at scores around Plymouth County here tonight, as it's a busy night. Only one team not playing. That is the 5th-ranked team in Class 8 player, Remsen St. Mary's. They have won via a forfeit tonight over West Harrison. West Harrison unable to finish their high school football season. So taking a look at scores around the area, big contest at Jim Lorenzen Field tonight. Dennison Schleswig leads Lamar's community by a score of 10-0. That game is for the district championship and for Lamar's, or both teams really. Both teams, RPI does not favor them. So right now, that is for a home playoff game as well. Big contest at Jim Lorenzen Field. See if the Bulldogs can bounce back in the second half. MMCRU trying to make things a little bit more challenging in this district. They lead out to really a 13-0. Kingsley Pearson, River Valley, and Tri-Center, they are tied at 6. Hinton shutting out West Sioux 20-0 at the break, and 10th-ranked Akron Westfield leads South O'Brien by a score of 7-0. Let's try and track down some other scores from around Northwest Iowa that may be of note. Western Christian leads Unity Christian by a score of 29-0. Spencer is rolling over Storm Lake 40-0 in the second quarter. The Beef Bowl, the big contest, number 1 Central Lyon George Little Rock and number 3 West Lyon, is scoreless at the halftime break there. Big Beef Bowl contest, district champion on the line in Rock Rapids at Dick Knoll Field. Esterville Lincoln Central shutting out Garner Hayfield Ventura 29-0 at the break. MOC Floyd Valley leading Boyden Hall Rock Valley 14-6 in the second. Spirit Lake leads Clarion Goldfield Dows 21-0. Sheldon's up on Cherokee 15-0 in the first quarter. Sioux Center leads Carroll 18-0 in the second quarter. East Sac County over Sioux Central 13-6. Emmetsburg leads Manson Northwest Webster 41-0. That game is at the half. And those are the scores we have for you around the area. We'll take a quick break and we'll get the second half underway when you come back to Peterson Field in Hartley. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football on KLEM.
At Universal Windows Direct, you're not just purchasing windows, you're also getting peace of mind, knowing that their knowledgeable local staff is there for you every step of the way. You receive quality Unishield products along with a limited lifetime warranty to ensure that you're taken care of for years to come. Universal Windows Direct wishes all local athletes the best of luck.
Grow your money risk-free. Open a certificate of deposit from Northwest Bank. We give you options and competitive rates to earn more interest and meet your investment goals. Our liquid CD gives you the flexibility to withdraw funds before maturity without penalty, so you don't need to worry about access to your money. Limitations apply. Check out all of our CD specials online at nw.bank/best rates for more details. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
This is Cole McCarty, and you are listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back here to Hartley and Peterson Field. Daniel Versteeg with you on KLEM Lamar's online audio at KLEM1410.com. And a video stream is found on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. The score, Gehlen Catholic 8, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. The Jays will be kicking off to the Hawks by virtue of HMS winning the opening coin toss, electing to defer. So Gehlen Catholic will boot it away off the right foot of Dylan Pecos. And we're going to do our best. It has started raining a lot more here at the halftime break, and so we're going to do our best to try and make sure we can see through the windows that have been just getting drenched on right now. But obviously we would prefer to have the windows in front of us than to, be getting rained on pretty much. So here's the kickoff. Pecos sends a high right-footed end-over-end boot, and this is going to be taken out by Ariza. He takes it out middle of the field to the 15, 20, 25, 30, and he gets then driven backwards across the 25, or back across the 30, I should say. It's about the 26-yard line. Not a bad return for Junior Ariza, but just nothing there to do anything with. And so with 11:54 to play in the third quarter, HMS will start things off at their own 26-yard line. So the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn offense that only put together 91 yards rushing, as the things get a little bit more challenging with the rain picking up here in the second half. We'll try and move the football better in this second half. There's two men in the backfield, and the snap goes to Gellerman, and Gellerman works his way up the right seam, and he picks up 8 yards to the 34 to make it second down and 2. 8-yard carry for Gellerman, and now he's over 100 yards on the ground here in this contest.
2 yards to go.
As HMS starts things off with second down and 2 from the 34-yard line. Second and 2 from the 34. HMS lines up. They've got 3 tight ends to the left side. Gellerman and Massbergen directly in the backfield as the rain continues to pour in Hartley. Snap back to Gellerman. He patiently runs up the middle of the field, and he's got a first down across the 36 to the 38. It's a pickup of 4, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn moves the chains for a first down right away. A pickup of 4 yards for HMS. Moves the chains, and they get things going right off the bat here in the second half. 8-8 the score, 11:02 to play in quarter number 3. HMS, they move the football well in the first half of the contest. They're trying to move the ball well here again. The Hawks line up. They've got 3 tight ends to the left side of the formation. Gellerman and Massbergen in the backfield. Snap back to Gellerman. He keeps around the left side. He's trying to fight his way forward, and he gets brought down. Jake Bogan, Will Harpanaugh there. A stop at the 39-yard line, only a pickup of a yard. Cale Pearson was there as well. It'll be second down and 9 after the nice stop by the Gehlen Catholic defense. Second down and 9 upcoming from the 39-yard line, and now this is going to be the problem here the rest of this ball game is the officiating crew making sure there is a dry football to keep play going with. And that also, they have to make sure they're going to have to keep the play clock in mind here on second down and 9. Play clock's down to 4, down to 3. Gellerman and Massbergen in the backfield. Snap back to Gellerman. He keeps around the left side. He's got the 40, sidesteps the defender, 45, and then gets brought down by Wilchin and Harpanaugh at the 46. A pickup of 7 yards on the keeper by Gellerman. It'll be third down and about 2. 3rd and 2 from the 46-yard line. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn now moving the football well. They only scored once in the first half. That came on their second play from scrimmage, and since then have been unable to find the end zone. It is third down and 2 from the 46-yard line. And 2 men in the backfield again. Tight ends on the right side of the formation. Snap goes to Gellerman. He's got a first down across the 48 to midfield, and Will Harpanaugh brings him down at the Gehlen Catholic 49. It's a pickup of 5 for James Gellerman, and it'll move the chains for a Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn first down. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn with a first down on a pickup of 5 yards to the 49-yard line. And the rain continues to come down hard here in Hartley. That is making things that much more challenging on the field for these teams. At the Gehlen Catholic 49, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, 2 in the backfield. The snap back to Gellerman. He keeps as that jersey gets muddier up to the 46-yard line, and he stood up a forward progress. A pickup of 3 yards for Gellerman, and it'll be 2nd down and 7. James Gellerman, just a wonderful job running the football here tonight in Hartley. And it'll now be 2nd down and about 7 to go from the J47, maybe to the 40, right at the 47-yard line. 2nd down and 8 upcoming. 8:20 to go in quarter number 3. 8-8. Gehlen Catholic and HMS tied. 2nd and 8 from the 47 of Gehlen Catholic. It's Gellerman and Massbergen. The snap to Massbergen. He gives to Gellerman around the left side. Sidesteps Pearson in the backfield. He runs into a blocker up the left sideline, 45-40 to the 35, and he's out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. A nice carry for James Gellerman. He picks up 14 yards, and it's a 1st down for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. James Gellerman up to the HMS 32-yard line. And now it is a 1st down for the Hawks. 1st and 10 here for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn up to the Gehlen Catholic 32. So to the Gehlen Catholic 32, HMS keeping their drive moving as Gehlen Catholic lines up and tries to make a stop here. Massbergen keeps, and he's got maybe a yard of the 31. The rain's pouring here in Hartley now. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 on the Massbergen keeper to the 31. 2nd down, about 9 to go. 7:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Gehlen and HMS are tied at 8 in this regular season finale in Class A District 1. It is now 2nd down and about 9 yards to go for the Hawks at the 31-yard line. The snap back, it's Gellerman who keeps around the left side, and he has a nice gain to make 3rd down a little bit more manageable up to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, 3rd down and 5 upcoming on the run by Gellerman. So it'll be 3rd down and about 4 or 5 to go here for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn up to about the 26-yard line. To the 26-yard line, it is now 3rd down and 4 for HMS. Can Gehlen Catholic's defense make a stop here on 3rd down and make things a little bit more tricky? Gellerman and Massbergen in the backfield. Snap to Gellerman. He tries to find a hole. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. The Gehlen Catholic defense comes up big. It's Drake Hodson on the stop for nothing. And it'll be 4th down and 4 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. And the Gehlen defense needs to stand tall one more time. 6:17 to go in this 3rd quarter. Gehlen Catholic and HMS are tied at 8. This is a huge, huge opportunity for the Gehlen Catholic defense to come away with a stop and get off the field. 4th and 4. Massbergen and Gellerman in the backfield. Snap to Gellerman. He keeps. Left side. He's across the 25. He didn't get there. He stopped right at the 25. It's a pickup of a yard. HMS will turn the football over to Gehlen Catholic, and the Jays will try and take the lead, which would be their first of the contest. Gehlen Catholic takes over. 5:52 to play in the 3rd quarter. The ball is spotted at their own 25-yard line. So Gehlen Catholic's offense, their first crack at the Hawks in the second half of the ball game. Again, our score tied at 8 here in Class A District 1. 1st and 10 for the Jays at their own 25. Cole McCarty goes under center, 2 receivers wide on either side. The give, left side goes to Pearson, trying to fight his way forward, and he picks up 4 yards to the 29-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Boy, it is starting to become a monsoon. That's the best way to kind of describe it. The wind is raining sideways here in Hartley tonight. It is just not a nice night for football, or it is a nice night for football depending on your viewpoint. Second down at about 6, maybe a short 5 from the 29-yard line. Jays line up with Twins receivers. They're going to stack them on either side of the formation. Under center is McCarty. The handoff right side to Pearson, and Pearson has nowhere to go. He picks up maybe a yard of the 30, and that'll set up 3rd down and 5 for Gehlen Catholic. Kel Pearson picking up a hard-earned yard to the 30-yard line. It is now 3rd down and 5 for Gehlen Catholic at their own 30. Now with 4:45 to play in the 3rd quarter, Gehlen Catholic and HMS tied at 8 in this Class A District 1 contest. 3rd and 5 from the 30. McCarty goes under center. Single back is Pearson. McCarty fakes the give. Bootlegs left. He's rolling out. He's trying to run. He gets to the corner to the 35. Does he have a first? That's a good spot. That's a very good spot for a potential Gehlen first down up to the 35-yard line. We'll have to wait and see once they've got that football spotted. It is a 5-yard gain. Oh, boy, they are going to move the chains. It's a first down up to the 35-yard line on the keeper by Cole McCarty. An outstanding run. McCarty now over 100 yards rushing on the contest. So a first down for Gehlen Catholic to the 35. 4:26 to play in the 3rd. Gehlen and HMS tied at 8. Here's 1st and 10 from the 35. Now we got a whistle. We'll stop play and a timeout. A timeout for the Jays here in the second half of the contest. Jeremy Schindler's throwing his hands up. He's not pleased. And now our officials are going to talk. What's the deal here? Jeremy Schindler's barking something over to the officiating crew there in the middle of the field. They're trying to get some Gehlen Catholic coaches toward the sideline. I'm not sure if that's Coach Ellen's zone or what the deal is. Did Gehlen call a timeout or not? That's kind of what we're trying to figure out. Coach Schindler's not happy with whatever the referee just told him. I think we got a timeout for the Jays. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football on KLEM.
At Arnold Motor Supply in Lamars, they understand service really does make the difference. They'll take the extra step to help you find the right part. The first time, every time. At Arnold Motor Supply, service really is the difference.
We're proud to be Arnold Motor Supply.
This is Landon Ryder, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
Well, after maybe some confusion as to who called the timeout or what the stoppage was, we come back. Gehlen Catholic was charged a timeout with 4:26 to go in the 3rd quarter. First down and 10 for Gehlen Catholic, playing in the midst of a monsoon. Cole McCarty under center. Wide receiver is tight. It's a handoff left side. Pearson stumbles. He stays on his feet, and he's got a first down across the 40 to the 45-yard line. He'll get to the 46 as well. It's a pickup of 11 for Cale Pearson, and the Jays move the chains. They've got a first down. A big first down for Gehlen Catholic. Big score for Lamar's community. Tegan Kazel, a 72-yard run. Dennison Schleswig leads the Bulldogs 10-7 in that Class 4A District 1 championship game. First and 10 from the 46 of Gehlen Catholic. 4:18 to play. Under center goes McCarty. 2 receivers tight on either side. The snap is mishandled by McCarty. He dives on it at the 44. McCarty could not hang on to the snap, and when the rain is as bad as it is tonight, that is only inevitable. It is inevitable that is going to happen, and it's happened a couple of times now tonight. You can spray a football with as much water as you want to in practice. It will not prepare you for the downpour that is happening in Hartley right now. It's supposed to continue for probably another 15 minutes or so. Second down and 12 from the 44. Snap to McCarty's clean this time. Handoff right side for Pearson. He cuts back to the left, and he is able to inch his way forward to about the 47-yard line. He picks up 3. It'll be 3rd down and 9 on the run by Pearson. Well, yeah, the rain's going to kind of continue for probably the rest of the quarter at least, if not keep its way going into the 4th quarter as well. 3rd and 9 from the 47. Couple of receivers close to the formation on either side. Single back Pearson. McCarty under center. He gives right side. Pearson now cuts back to the left. He's across midfield. He stays on his feet across the 45, and he's got a first down. He's got a first to the HMS 40-yard line. Cale Pearson with a 13-yard run, and the Jays move the chains. They stay on the field on offense, and with 3 minutes to go in the third, the score remains tied at 8, but the Jays are in a good spot to potentially get on the board here in quarter number 3 or maybe in the fourth. HMS's only possession got to the Gehlen Catholic 25. They turn it over on downs in the second half. And now Gehlen Catholic lines up 1st and 10 of the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 40. McCarty under center with a give. Left side, Pearson stumbles, and he could only get back to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go for Cale Pearson after stumbling with the football off the handoff. It'll now be 2nd down and 10. Well, one thing I will say is maybe say a prayer for the mothers who have some football uniforms that will be muddy, that will be grass-stained, and will be soaked to clean up here in the next few days. 2nd and 10 from the 40. McCarty couldn't handle the snap again, and he falls on it back at the 42-yard line. It's a loss of 2 for Cole McCarty, and again, that football has got to be like trying to grab a greased pig right now. Loss of a yard, 3rd and 11 upcoming for Gehlen Catholic back to the 41. You might be able to hear that rain a little bit. It is coming down that hard. 3rd and 11. McCarty goes under center. 2 receivers either side, and McCarty can't handle the snap. He picks it up, tries to run for his life to the right. He's going to lose 3 yards. Back to the 44. It'll be 4th down and 14. And now, boy, it is really in a bad spot here for Gehlen Catholic. 4th down and a mile, 4th and 14. If they can pin the Hawks deep, boy, they'll be in a decent spot, but that's assuming you can get a good punt off. Minute to go in the third quarter. Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn are tied at 8 in this Class A District 1 contest from Peterson Field in Hartley. Jays are going to line up to go for it here on 4th and 14. Now a whistle and a timeout charge to Jay Eilers, the head coach of the Hawks. Timeout on the field. We will take one as well. We're back with a big 4th down and 14. When we come back to Hartley. You're listening to high school football on KLEM.
Hi, Jessica G. Well, hello, Libby Lexus. I'm so excited to get the spa treatment at Easy Clean Car Wash. My owner knows how much I love the soft water. Oh, and the quick massage just makes my bumpers tingle.
And the blow dry is to die for. It always leaves my exterior sleek and shiny.
My owner bought me a year pass so I can have the spa treatment anytime I want.
Hey, ladies. Ooh, nice tires.
Oh, Mickey Mustang, you're such a player.
Easy Clean Car Wash. Give your car the spa treatment today. 12th Street east of Hy-Vee, Lamar's.
MRK Insurance knows that teamwork is dream work. At MRK Insurance, you get a great partner for all of your insurance needs. Visit them today on Central Avenue in Lamar's for a no-obligation quote for all of your insurance needs. That's MRK Insurance in Lamar's.
This is Nolan Ellis, and you are listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
And we welcome you back to Hartley. Daniel Versteg with you on KLEM Radio. We are in the midst of a downpour here in Hartley. It is 4th down and 14 from the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 44. The Jays and Hawks are tied at 8, under a minute to go in the third quarter. McCarty's in the gun, fakes the give to Pearson. He keeps around the right side, stumbled and goes down. It's a loss of a yard back to the 45. Ethan Wiersma on the stop. And Gehlen Catholic turns the football over on downs. And now Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn is going to have some really, really good field position here with just 43 seconds left to go in the third. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn takes over at their own 45-yard line. And now we'll see if they can try and get some movement going to start the third. HMS with 1st and 10 from the 45. The snap goes to Gellerman. He keeps around the left side, and he is able to only pick up a couple of yards to the 47. Not much there for Gellerman. It'll now be 2nd down and 8, and that might Yeah, that could send us to the end of the third quarter if the Hawks do not want to take another snap. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn and Gehlen Catholic, they are tied at 8. No scoring has occurred in this third quarter, and it does not appear there will be any scoring in this third quarter. HMS going to walk over to the sideline, and we will head to the fourth quarter from a wet and cold Peterson Field in Hartley. Your score after 3 quarters of play, it is Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8, Gehlen Catholic 8. We'll take a break, come back, fourth quarter up next on KLEM.
State Farm agent Michael Crank is a proud supporter of local athletics. Whether you are looking for auto, home, or health insurance, choose the agent that will be on your side. State Farm agent Michael Crank.
A home is a safe place to be, a roof over your head, and 4 walls to keep out the heat and cold. It's a child's laughter, a mother's song, and a father's strength. It's where we go for comfort and to share joy. It's your first school and your first church. It's where memories are shared. Hi, this is Julie Hurt, your Century 21 ProLink real estate agent. Whatever a home means to you, I am here to help you find the home you are looking for. Call 540-7757 and let me, Julie Hurt, help you make a house your new home.
Timmons Construction believes leadership, teamwork, communication, training, planning, attention to detail, dedication, and work ethic make athletic teams successful. Timmons Construction also realizes those same qualities are the necessary ingredients for a successful business. Timmons Construction is proud to sponsor this sports broadcast.
This is Will Harpernau, and you're listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
It's time to start the fourth quarter. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn has the football on 2nd down and 8 in a tie ball game at 8 apiece. A 3-yard keeper for James Gellerman gets to midfield, no further, and it'll be 3rd down and 5. If you're just tuning in, well, it is raining hard and has been for quite a while here in Hartley. The rain continues to come down. Not quite as hard as it was for the majority of that third quarter. It was pouring for the entire third quarter. And now both teams come out the other side after kind of trampling this field. It's okay. It's the last game of the regular season. From midfield, 3rd and 5. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn trying to break this 8-8 tie. Gellerman fights his way through the line, and he is short of the line to gain of the 46. It's a pickup of 4 yards for Gellerman. It'll be 4th down and 1, though. 4th down and 1. He gets into Gehlen Catholic territory with the run. Both teams had 1 full drive in the third quarter. They both went 11 plays, and they both ended on turnover on downs. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn now in the midst of their 2nd possession of the second half. See if they can convert. It's a big 4th down and 1. Gehlen Catholic stacks the box. Masbergen and Gellerman in the backfield. Snap to Gellerman. He tries to get some leverage toward the 45-yard line. I think his forward progress will give it to him. His forward progress will maybe give it to him. It depends which spot they go at. That far lines judge does not have a good spot for HMS. The near lines judge had a bit of a better spot. Oh, that is close. That spot is oh so close. I think they're going to need a measurement. Yep, they're gonna bring the chains out here. This is a huge measurement. And that spot, oh, that doesn't look good for HMS. It's just short of the 45-yard line. And the line to gain was the 45-yard line. The spot is maybe the tip of the football is on the line to gain. Lamar's Community just took the lead on Denison Schleswig. It's 14-10 Bulldogs. Here comes the down marker. This is going to be a big call. If the Jays held here, oh my goodness, here it is. It'll be a turnover on downs if this is not a first. This is going to be real close. They're going to set the chains, extend them, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn is short. They are short of the line to gain. Gehlen Catholic's defense comes up big. They come up big. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn goes 4 and out. They turn the football over on downs. Gehlen Catholic will take over with 10:40 to go in the ball game. At the 45-yard line, Gehlen Catholic will now try and break this 8-8 tie. Tie ball game at 8 apiece from the 45-yard line. Here come the Jays. Jays got all the way down from their own 25 to the HMS 45. Let's see if they can have a little bit more success. 1st and 10. Cole McCarty lines up in the gun. It's an ankle-high snap. He gets the handoff off to Pearson, who fights his way across midfield. He's got a first down. Deeper into Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn territory. Gets to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards for Cale Pearson and a first down for Gehlen Catholic. That's a big carry to start this drive. 10:30 to play in regulation. First down and 10 here for the Jays. Tied at 8 between Gehlen Catholic and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. Gehlen's trying to finish off the regular season with their 3rd win in a row. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. McCarty goes in the pistol. He takes a snap, gives left side. Pearson keeps his footing across the 40. He keeps motoring his way across the 35. He's down at the 34. It's a pickup of 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down and 3 on the carry by Pearson. He is running the football well in the second half. He's over 1,000 yards this year now. Unofficially at 1,034 rushing yards. Always a great milestone to get to. Hard work paying off. 2nd and 3 for the Jays. 9:37 to play in regulation. We are tied at 8. Gehlen Catholic with a chance to take the lead here on 2nd and 3. McCarty in the pistol. Pearson behind him. Snap to McCarty. Gives right on a counter. Pearson keeps his footing. Tries to bounce around the right side. He dives to the 31-yard line. I don't think he got the first. Or did he? A signal for the clock to stop. Oh, he is he gonna be short? Now they're gonna say he got it. The near lines judge says move the chains. And they're gonna move the chains. It's a pickup of 3 yards. Gehlen Catholic picks up a first down. On the run by Cale Pearson. There's one more of those 3-yard runs. Will allow him to get to 100 yards on the night. 9:05 to play. It's Gehlen Catholic 8, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. 1st and 10 from the 31. McCarty in the pistol. He takes the snap around the left side for Pearson. He sheds a couple tackles, gets across the 30 to the 29. It's a hard-earned pickup of 2 yards for Cale Pearson. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Now, Pearson, on a regular night of football, is a slippery running back to bring down. On a night like tonight, I don't know how tough he is to tackle. You can't get a grip on anything, let alone the football carrier. It's been a really tough night for grip. It's 2nd down and about 9 from the 30. McCarty in the pistol. Low snap. Gives to Pearson. Fights his way forward. He dives to the 25. And he's got a nice gain to make 3rd down a bit easier. Pickup of 5. It's going to be probably about a 3rd down and 4. We'll say 3rd down and 4. And now Cale Pearson officially or unofficially over 100 yards on the ground. 24 carries, 103 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. But it's is going to pale in comparison to if Gehlen Catholic cannot find the end zone. 3rd and 4 from the 25-yard line. McCarty in the gun. 2 on either side. He fakes the give. McCarty keeps her on the right side, and he goes down for a loss. He goes down for a loss back at the 28-yard line. McCarty wrestled down hard by Ethan Wiersma. It's a loss of 3 back to the 28. And now it'll be 4th down and about 7. 4th down and 7, and this is going to be a tricky call for Coach Schindler and the Jays. What do they have to try and keep this drive going, try and get points? 7:07 to play. Now the defense needs a big stop now. On 4th down and 7, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn's defense needs a big stop. McCarty, low snap, picks it up, gives to Pearson around the left side. He doesn't go anywhere. He's going to lose 3 yards. It's a turnover on downs for Gehlen Catholic. And the Hawks will take over from their own 30-yard line. A turnover on downs. Every drive in this second half has ended in a turnover on downs. And HMS will start at their own 30-yard line. 6:53 to play in the ball game. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn and Gehlen Catholic remain tied at 8 in this Class A District 1 regular season finale. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks. Again, ball at their own 30-yard line. Let's see what HMS has in store. They've got 2 men in the backfield in that single wing. Gellerman and Massbergen. Snap to Massbergen. Sweep play right for Gellerman, and he loses a yard. Drake Hodson on the stop. Back to the 29-yard line. The loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 upcoming for HMS. Now the Gehlen Catholic defense, they were able to keep HMS from doing anything on their last drive. The Hawks went 4 and out. If you can, put 2 and 2 together, they their first set of downs, they were unable to convert on 4th. 2nd down and 11 for the Hawks. Strong side to the right with a couple of tight ends. Actually pretty even. 2 tight ends either side. High snap. It's corralled by Gellerman. He loses yards back in the backfield. Dane Lehman's there. Gehlen Catholic thinks they got the football. They did. Gehlen Catholic recovered the football after the bad snap. Dane Lehman slow to get up after the play. The Jays got into the backfield, recovered the fumble. I did not see who got it, but Gehlen Catholic will take over with 6:08 to play in this ball game. The Gehlen Catholic defense forces their first turnover of the night and will take over at the HMS 33. So now a short field for Gehlen Catholic and a chance to break this 8-8 tie in regulation. Each coach has only 2 timeouts remaining. 1st and 10 from the 33. McCarty in the gun. The snap. He fakes the give and keeps right side across the 30, and he gets down to the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 for McCarty. What a great keeper. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4 on the keeper by McCarty. So the Jays set themselves in a really good spot to try and put points on the board. Again, any points are necessary, but the Jays don't really have a kicking game, so they got to get into the end zone. 2nd and 4 from the 27. Snap to McCarty. Hands to Pearson. Left side. He's got a first. He's got the 23 and maybe the 22. On the carry to the left side, it's a pickup of 5 to move the chains for a Gehlen Catholic first down. Big first down. The down markers now go into the red zone. The line to gain is the 12 for Gehlen Catholic. Ball spotted at the HMS 22. We're tied at 8. 5:17 to go in regulation in this Class A District 1 regular season finale. Playoff pairings are released tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Jake Bogan now in the backfield. Cole McCarty in the pistol. Receivers on either side. Snap to McCarty. He gives to Bogan. Dances his way through the line. Not much there. He only picks up about a yard to the 21-yard line. It'll bring up 2nd down and 9. 2nd down and 9. Adam Shearholtz on the stop for HMS. Big set of downs here for Gehlen Catholic. They're trying to become the first team this second half to get into the red zone. No team has gotten into the red zone this second half. Let's see if Gehlen Catholic can do that here. On 2nd and 9 from the 21. McCarty, the fake give. He keeps right side. He's got the 15. Sidesteps the defender, 10 to the 5, and he's in. Touchdown, Gehlen Catholic. Touchdown, Jays. Cole McCarty with a 21-yard touchdown run, and the Jays take their first lead of the night. It comes with 4:24 left in the ball game, and the Jays lead this contest 14-8 in regulation. What a 21-yard run by Cole McCarty. And now the Jays are going to try and go for 2, I believe. See if they can really put the pressure on. Kicking's not going to happen tonight. That's just kind of what we've decided. Out of the gun, McCarty. 2 receivers either side. Big 2-point play. They fake the give to Pearson, and McCarty keeps for the 2-point conversion. Cole McCarty keeps for 2, and your score now 16-8. Gehlen Catholic, 4:24 to play. We'll take a break and we'll come back. Does Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn have something left in the tank? Stick around to find out here on KLEM.
The Lamar's Knights of Columbus Council 1466 would like to wish our teams the best of luck in the game. The Knights of Columbus is proud to support our schools and many charities throughout the year with our pork chop dinners and fish fries. Check out upcoming events by visiting their Facebook page at Lamar's KFC.
Perspective Insurance. Better together. Whatever your insurance needs, call Perspective Insurance in Lamar's today at 546-7821 and make sure you are properly covered. Perspective Insurance in Lamar's, a new way to view insurance.
For all your construction needs, trust the Wilchin Brothers. They're a Better Business Bureau accredited business and will be there every step of the way to get your project done right. Call 546-4135 for Wilchin Brothers Incorporated.
This is Gabe Wilchin, and you are listening to Jay's Football on KLEM.
Now we welcome you back to Hartley. Gehlen Catholic has their first lead tonight. They lead Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn by a score of 16-8 in the regular season finale in Class A District 1. Cole McCarty with a 21-yard touchdown run to put the Jays up for the first time this evening. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn scored first. Gehlen Catholic had the answer to end the first half, and since then, it has been nothing doing. The first 4 drives of this second half ended in turnover on downs. The 5th one ended in a fumble on the second play, and Gehlen Catholic 4 plays after the fumble finds the end zone with a 21-yard touchdown run by Cole McCarty. And now the Jays will kick off to HMS. Hawks have 2 timeouts in their back pocket to utilize with 4:24 to play in regulation. The score 16-8. Gehlen Catholic. Here comes the kickoff. It'll be off the right foot of Dylan Pecos. Pecos sends a line drive, end-over-end kick. It's taken out by Junior Ariza. He takes it up the middle of the field to the 25-30, to the right seam 35, and a good return for Junior Ariza. He's brought down at the 40-yard line by Chance Carlson. And so it is there for the taking now for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. They've got it their own 40-yard line, 4:17 to play in regulation. But the Hawk defense has been stymied. After that first drive, picked up 3 first downs and ended in a turnover on downs. The Hawks then went 4 plays, turned it over on downs, and then 2 plays with a fumble. Gehlen Catholic has been in control of this ball game here in the fourth quarter especially. It is 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. The snap goes to Massberg, and he loses the football and dives on it back at the 36-yard line. He just barely got back on that football. It'll be a loss of 4 as I think there was some confusion as to where that snap was supposed to go. It looked like it kind of was snapped right in between them. I guess that's how they do their direct snaps, is you kind of snap it right between them. And Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn did not, communicate that very well. So it's a loss of about 3. 2nd down and 13 upcoming here for the Hawks. From their own 37, the snap goes to Kellerman this time. He keeps up the middle and gets tackled forward back to the original starting line of scrimmage, maybe just a yard short, up to the 39. It's a pickup of 2. And it will now be 3rd down and 11. So right away, again, HMS is behind the 8 ball. This will be a 3rd down and a short 11, we'll say. Ball spotted just shy of the 40-yard line. 3:12 to go in this ball game. Gehlen Catholic leads Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 16-8. 3rd down and a long 10. It is 2 men in the backfield. Tight ends right side. Snap back. And his sweep play right goes to Gellerman up the sideline. He's hit out of bounds and brought down to the 43. It'll be a pickup of about 4. It'll be 4th down and 7 for Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. 4th down and 7 from the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 43. And, of course, you have to go for it here. 2:56 to go in the ball game. Gellerman was hit out of bounds, so the clock did stop there for that. And HMS can kind of think about it a little bit. Sounds like the rain is getting to the contest at Jim Lorenzen Field as well. A lot of turnovers in that ball game. It's 14-10. Lamar's leads over there. Big fourth down here, but Jay Eilers, the head coach of the Hawks, has to use a timeout. They were running out of time on the play clock, and so a timeout called by the head coach of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. We'll take one as well. Big fourth down upcoming for the Gehlen Catholic defense from Hartley. This is Gehlen Catholic football on KLEM.
Peace Pizza House is your destination before and after the game. Whether you need to feed the whole family or just looking to get out before the game, make sure to stop at Peace Pizza House. You'll find many appetizers, burgers, salads, pasta, and of course, Peace Pizza House outstanding pizza selections. Your entire family is sure to find something they're looking for. Peace Pizza House would like to wish our local teams the best of luck this season.
Connected Electric South is your electrical headquarters for residential, commercial, and agriculture. Call for a free quote today at 546-5062. Call Connected Electric South for all your electrical needs. 546-5062.
This is Jeremy Schindler, head coach for the Gehlen Catholic football team. You're listening to Jay's Football on 1410 AM, 96.9 FM, KLEM.
4th and 7, Massbergen bootlegs right. He throws back left side. That ball's batted away by Cole McCarty. Cole McCarty bats the 4th down and 7 pass away, and Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn is turned away on downs for the 3rd time in this second half. What a play by McCarty. He bats down the pass from Jack Mastbergen, and now Gehlen Catholic will start at the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 43. And with 2:51 to go in the game, HMS can only stop the clock once. They have one timeout remaining. So really, a couple of Gehlen Catholic first downs should win the ball game here. Cole McCarty lines up in the pistol, 2 on either side, gives straight ahead dive, and Cale Pearson tries to keep his feet moving. He stood up at the 40. It's a pickup of 3 yards for Cale Pearson to bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 on the 3-yard keeper or handoff to Pearson. Again, Coach Eilers, the head coach of Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, has just one timeout left, so he's got to use it wisely, and then it's also got to result in a turnover on downs or a punting scenario. That's the only way HMS can get the football back. 2:15 to go, 16-8, Gehlen Catholic leads. 2nd down and 7 from the 40 of HMS. Cole McCarty in the pistol, takes the snap, gives up the middle. Pearson fighting his way forward. He gets to the 37-yard line. And did he inch forward? He got another yard up there to the 36. It's a pickup of 4 for Pearson. And it will now be 3rd down and 3 with 1:49 to play in this ball game. Yeah, Coach Eilers is hoping for a 4th down. That's a really, really smart use of the timeout. They're going to wait to see if the Hawk defense can come up with a 4th down stop. Because if you call a timeout right now and you give up the 1st down, it's not going to do you any good. So 3rd down and 3 upcoming from the Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 36. McCarty in the pistol again. 2 on either side of McCarty. Hands off right side Pearson. He fights his way forward. Does he have a first? He's close. And a flag comes out late. A flag came out late. It's a 3-yard gain for Pearson for now. But what's the deal? We had, I think, 2 flags come out. I think the play would result in a 1st down without a penalty, but this is going to be really interesting to see if this is just going to end the ball game or not. It's a pickup of, I guess it's a pickup of 4 where they had the ball spotted at the 32. Let's see what this penalty is going to be. It's a personal foul on the Hawks. It's a 15-yard penalty that will easily give the Jays a 1st down. So regardless of the outcome of the play, Gehlen Catholic's going to get a 1st down after the personal foul, and that will be the ball game. Up to the HMS 18-yard line with the penalty. Gehlen Catholic with a 1st down, 1:14 to go. And the Jays can probably just kneel it down a couple of times, learn your lesson from Miami. Don't run the ball if you don't have to. Just take a couple of knees and get out of here with your 3rd win in a row. It's 16-8, Gehlen Catholic. Minute to go. Cole McCarty's going to wait for that game clock to get as low as he can. I think he's going to have to snap it twice. And Cole McCarty takes the snap, takes his first kneel down. And that is going to pretty much do it here from Hartley. He'll have to snap it one more time as the play clock is less than the game clock. He can snap it at any point now and finish off the ball game. McCarty gets to the line of scrimmage. And once he feels like it, he will take one snap and finish off the ball game, and the Jays will pick up their third win in a row. Third win in a row for Gehlen Catholic. Your final score from Hartley. It is Gehlen Catholic 16, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. The Jays have won their third in a row. They are 4-4 overall, 4-2 in the district, and firmly in third place. They get that third and final transfer spot to the postseason for the district, and we'll find out their road contest coming up next week, coming up tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, and they will play in the postseason next week, Friday night. We'll take a break, come back. We've got some post-game coverage for you to wrap up from Hartley, where, again, the final score, Gehlen Catholic 16, Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn 8. Take a break. Post-game coverage comes your way after this. From Peterson Field in Hartley, you're listening to Gehlen Catholic Football on KLEM.
Score big with the Sitzman Real Estate Team. Hometown realtors Shane, Peggy, Lance, and Patty are cheering the Lamar's Bulldogs and Gehlen Jays on to a victory. Buying or selling, call the Sitzman Real Estate Team today at 546-7881.
At Old Glory Roofing, they believe in the principles of hard work, integrity, and commitment. Whether you need help with roof repairs or replacements, Old Glory Roofing will provide you with the best service out there. Call them today at 712-305-8839.
South Greenview Estates is a peaceful living space located across from Willow Creek Golf Course in Lamars. Check out their 55-plus apartments. For a private showing, call 548-7424. For more details, check out their Facebook page, South Greenview Estates in Lamars.
Deposit rates are on the rise, and Northwest Bank is offering great CD rates so you can earn more interest on your money. Whether you're saving for a special event or building your nest egg, your money will grow with us. Choose from a variety of CD terms and competitive rates. Plus, get rewarded for having your qualified checking account at Northwest Bank. Find out more online at nw.bank/best rates. Northwest Bank, member FDIC.
Remember Stockton Towing, your AAA trained and certified operators for Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota. No matter when or where, call 402-508-5500. Stockton Towing, your roadside lifeguard and proud sponsor of high school sports.
The Lamar's Agri Center, your local source for Scott's Lawn Products, top-performing Kent feed products, a full line of agronomic inputs, bulk grass seed, bird feeders, bulk bird feed, and outstanding service. The Lamar's Agri Center, your source for everything that grows.
Hey, Bobby Blazer, how long you been waiting in that line? Head over with me to Easy Clean Car Wash. They're going to get you in and out in no time and make that black coat of yours look like $1,000,000.
Say, thanks there, Mickey Mustang. I've been out four-wheeling and I got lots of mud and stuff in my wheel wells and other places as well.
Bobby, didn't Libby Lexus tell you that Easy Clean Car Wash will pre-spray those hard-to-reach places, give you a quick massage, and make you feel and look like a whole new truck?
So that's what Libby Lexus has been up to. You know, Mickey, she's looking fine.
Easy Clean Car Wash on 12th Street, east of Hy-Vee in Lamars.
Advanced Eye Healthcare, Dr. Becky DeRuyter knows all of our student athletes need to keep their eye on the ball. Make sure with an eye exam at Advanced Eye Healthcare at Walmart Vision Center in Lamars. Dr. Becky DeRuyter.
Certified public accountants Cruz & Cruz extend their support to all the athletes and remind everyone, in the spirit of sports, participation is more important than winning. Cruz & Cruz Accounting, proud to be a sponsor of KLEM Sports.
Plymouth Awards and Engraving is a proud sponsor of local athletics. For all of your custom awards and engraving needs, visit Plymouth Awards and Engraving at 130 4th Avenue Northeast in Lamars. You are sure to find that perfect gift for anyone at Plymouth Awards and Engraving.
This is Chance Kellison, and you are listening to Jays Football on KLEM.
We welcome you back to Hartley for our post-game coverage tonight, where Gehlen Catholic hangs on to beat Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn by the final of 16-8 in a sloppy contest. If you're watching the stream, yeah, the field's a little bit darker. It got muddier and more trampled, but boy, what a ball game it was. What a high school football contest late in the regular season. The Jays hang on to win by the final of 16-8 tonight in Hartley. Daniel Versteg with you on our post-game coverage. The Jays now improved to 4-4, 4-2 in the district, and they will be the third and final postseason team out of Class A District 1. Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn ends their season with a record of 1-7. They are 1-5, excuse me, in Class A District 1, and will miss the postseason for the first time in a few years. Gehlen Catholic ran the football for 272 yards on the night, led by both Cale Pearson and Cole McCarty. Very even. Cole McCarty, 18 carries, 118 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. Cale Pearson, 29 carries, 116 yards, and a rushing touchdown tonight. Jake Bogan added 30 yards on the ground. For Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn, it was James Gellerman, and James Gellerman. 31 carries, 155 yards, and a rushing touchdown. He was over 100% of the offense tonight, as, the Hawks totaled 150 yards of offense. He had 155 on the night. So Gehlen Catholic defeats Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn in a big contest by the final score of 16-8, and Jay fans get some rest tonight. The Jays will find out their postseason opponent coming up tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. We will talk with Coach Jeremy Schindler on the Coach's Corner at 8:05. Unfortunately, he won't know his postseason opponent by that point. We can maybe speculate, but that is pretty much all we can tell you at this point. Gehlen will be the 3 seed, the third team out of the district. They will be on the road to start their playoff run, which will be their third playoff run in a row. It is the third such stretch of 3 or more consecutive postseason appearances in program history. They made 4 in a row from 2008 to 2011, and of course they made 7 in a row in that great run from 1991 to 1997. So the third year in a row, Gehlen Catholic has made the playoffs. They do so finishing off their season with a 16-8 win over Hartley-Melvin-Sanborn. That'll do it for our broadcast here tonight. Be sure to join us tomorrow morning with the KLEM Coach's Corner at 8:05. Postseason volleyball comes your way all next week on KLEM Radio for sure, Monday and Tuesday, with the potential for Wednesday and Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll be on the road with Gehlen Catholic's first round postseason contest. You'll be able to hear that right here on KLEM Friday night at 7 o'clock. Until then, I've been Daniel Versteg. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of Gehlen Catholic Football. For Luke Larson, running the video stream and surviving the onslaught of rain coming our way into the press box, I'm Daniel Versteg. Again, thanks for tuning in to high school football right here on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM. That's KLEM Lamar's. Good evening, everyone.
This is 1410 KLEM Lamar's and on 96.9 FM.